Hello. Hello, my lovelies. Wait, let me just sort out my blanket on my chair. I can feel it falling off. And then that will get all under the wheels if it falls off. And then I'll get stuck. And it will all just be a bit of a catastrophe, honestly. We don't need that on a Thursday. You know? I mean, not any day that would be good. But on a Thursday, we don't want that, do we? But hello, hope you're all well. Sorry, I've just eaten my lunch, so I'm all like trying to clear everything up. I was like, oh, I need to eat something before I stream. But hope you've all been well. Well done, Holly, for first today. Point on the board. Me and Softy tried to sort out a command last night so that when people are first, it can be like logged. But as far as I'm aware, let me test. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, okay, so if Holly does first, it works. But the issue with it is it only works when I'm live. It doesn't work when I'm not live yet. So it would be like, oh, you can only be first if you're the first one to chat once I'm live, not offline. So we're trying to fix it, basically. But at least now I know it works when I'm live. So now I've got my own point. Until we fixed it, I'll just mentally calculate your points. But that's the plan, is eventually it'll be like, it'll actually count it for you. But I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not working. But anyway, well done, Holly, first. Hope you're well. Hello, Coco, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hello, Abs, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hello, Kat, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hello, Tara, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the update too. Hello, Jam, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying. Hello, Poison, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hello, Phoenix, welcome in. Tuesday dictate key clock, teacup lights, teapot lamp, red heart wallpaper, giant yellow teapot, and the blue gazebo from previous update. Love that. You got lucky. I mean, I got quite lucky today. I'll show you everything I got. I got quite lucky. Hello, Aubrey, welcome in. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been good. Hello, Fora, hope you're good. I got quite a few things today in my store. And then Fora had 3 things that I didn't have that I went and bought. So I've been very lucky today. It feels like Christmas. I actually didn't have anything in my normal Valley Scrooge, but the Scrooge in Eternity Isle loved me. I think in the Vale I had 1 thing. Normal Scrooge I had none. And then in Eternity Isle Scrooge I had like all of them pretty much. So I feel like he was just my fave. Like I was just his favourite in Eternity Isle today apparently, but I don't know. Thank you, Softy. Scrooge was good too, love that. Hello, Simon, hope you're good. I saw the picture you posted in Discord. I really want that teapot. The like tall thin one you got is so cool. Like actually really cool. Right, I can turn this off now because we've got no webcam today because I am not webcam ready. Also, we were having a debate this morning, well, literally 10 minutes ago, about the fact Alice clearly just shrinks and grows constantly, which obviously we've now figured out is kind of normal and she's probably supposed to do it, but it doesn't change the fact of how confused I was when I first saw her do it. Because I literally was like, why is my Alice tiny? Like, why is my Alice like the same size as Buzz? And as you can see, she is currently still the same size as Buzz. So I think it's just a thing. I don't know if anyone else has had it. I'm assuming they have. But she looks interesting. Right, one second, let me close my door. Let me close that. So otherwise, you're going to hear dogs barking and people talking and God knows what else, you know? Hello, Abba, welcome, hope you're well. You haven't had her shrink at all outside the realm? She's not shrunk for me or grown yet. She hasn't grown for me yet. But as you can see, she drinks a potion and then she shrunk. And now she's just not going back. Like, she's just like this now. But then I've seen pictures of people having it the opposite where she's like massive. So I don't know what the deal is, to be honest. But while we're hanging out with her and questing with her and stuff, we'll see if it sorts itself out. Yeah, I wonder when the leak stuff will drop as well. I'm excited. The itch on the doors, they grow when you're near, but when you go in and come back out, they stay small. I just was very confused earlier because I was like, right, where's Alice? Because I was like, right, I'll get ready for stream, I'll hang out with her, blah, 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 blah. And I physically couldn't find her. I was like, where is she? And then I realised that she's like the height of Buzz. And I was like, something's wrong here. So I don't know if anyone else has had it, but I've seen some people have had her be giant. You two are now glitched on each other. Interesting. What is going on? But yeah, she's just absolutely tiny. But I just found it so funny because I just didn't expect it. And I feel like R2-D2 is going to keep running her over. Like, look how small she is. But is there like any specific way to fix it? Like, is it just a thing that happens? Like, look. She's still tiny. Look how small she is. But you know when you're having that moment of like, is it a feature? Like, is it an animation feature and it lasts a certain amount of time and then she goes back? Or is it a bug? Because I don't know. I'm a bit confused about it. Hi Rhonda, hope you're well. But yeah, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but we'll roll with it, you know? We will... No, thank you, Remy. We will go about our day, we'll do some questing with her, we'll do some Star Path, we'll have a chilled stream. It's not going to be a super long one pre-warning, because I did not sleep well last night. So I'm very, very tired, but I thought we'll do stream, and then I'll chill out for a bit after. So it won't be super long, but I'm back tomorrow anyway. So it's not a huge idea. Right, we have got Alice's quest to do. We've also got a bunch of these we can do. This one we're doing currently, so that's fine. Enjoy your Lex Lefty, and then this one we can do instantly. So maybe if we go in and get the gifts for Wally and Moana first. I kind of want to be time gated by the end of today, so that then tomorrow's stream we can, you know, catch up with those to then get time gated again, and it will kind of just all figure itself out. That's kind of my aim. Right, Wally. Citrine, that's easy. Let's get that. There's massive Alice in one of my chest rooms. Honestly, I haven't had her be giant yet. Personally, I've only literally logged on today and she's tiny. And then I saw your picture and I was like, oh, okay, it's not just me. But I feel like people are going to be very confused by it all. Moana. White marsh milkweed's pretty easy to get. I'm more concerned about, like, will she just stay like this forever? Because I hope not. Because I really don't want her to be tiny forever. I can't lie. I have no interest in that. Oh, we should get your gifts while we're here, Alice. White Daisy, pure ice chocolate chip cookies. Okay, let me get White Daisy. I'm going to have to do my shower head ready in teapot falls. There's no room for the new stuff. I'm going to be the exact same. I was like, oh, I should be able to just, like, tweak it and change it a little bit and it'll be fine. No. There's no chance. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. But I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to end up with a Alice area in Teapot Falls, obviously. And then I'm going to also have an Alice kind of fairy core biome in my main valley too. Because there's just so much stuff. I don't think I can fit it all in Teapot Falls. Like, I just don't... I didn't want to go outside. I just don't think I can fit everything there. Especially with new houses and stuff coming. There's no chance. Right, let me make these cookies that she wants. They're going to be bigger than her head, but it's okay. It'd be funny if they actually ate the food you made for them, because if they did, Alice would literally have a giant... a giant cookie. So video someone fully completing the Star Path and bonus how when there's day lot ones. Most people who do it... Oh, level 6 motif. Most people who do that and unlock everything straight away, they pay to unlock it with moonstones. That's how you do it. They just won't have done they won't do the tasks. They will literally just buy the stuff with moonstones. So that would be how they've done it straight away. Asko's big and small, but I had an issue with hanging out with her. Really? I wonder if she's a bit, you know, a bit bugged. Which would be a shame if she is. I just realised I needed 2 things for Moana. What did I need? I forgot. I need 2. What did Moana need? Oh, I can cook a glazed donut. That's fine. That's easy. Enjoy your light jam. I haven't done much yet, wanting to wait until I can dedicate at least a couple hours to play it. I respect that. I actually didn't play at all last night, even though I was really tempted to. I really wanted to play last night. I was very tempted, but I decided, nope, we'll keep it for stream. We'll stick to the plan. Oh, I can talk to Remy actually while I'm here. Not for the quest, just for the Star Path task, because I have no interest in doing his quest. I wish there was a way you could, like, turn it off so that his quest, like, disappears. Because I never have interest in doing them ever again, I can't lie.
Over here.
I have no interest. Right, Wally and Moana. Moana is in the restaurant, so she's pretty easy to get to. So unsure whether to do Fairy Core. I see my game forest, so change my meadow and do it there, but I don't know what to do. Honestly, I'm just as stuck. Because I had, like, a set-in-stone plan for my whole valley, and now I'm lost. I'm like, do I do this? Do I make my whole meadow a Fairy Core / Alice vibe? Like, what do I do? So I'm a little bit conflicted, so I'm lost. Right. Okay. We can give Wally his gift. We've got a cooking one, which is easy. And then catching fish. So maybe let's do Wally's gift. And then we'll catch some fish. And I don't think the Queen of Hearts future house, when if she comes, would fit there, so we'd have to have on your own. Exactly. Any more Alice characters come, or any, like, fairy characters come, and I'm gonna have to redo it all again. That's my worry. I'm like, what if with Peter Pan we get Tinkerbell? And then I've got to find somewhere for her to go with all the fairy stuff. I feel like it just never ends. The organisation never ends. Right, Wally, you're up here. So many bugging this game, never seen that. Honestly, truly. I've never seen such a thing. In DDV, never. Bug in DDV, unheard of. Exactly. I've never heard of that. Okay. Done. Look in your forgotten lands. Why? Why? What's changed? What have I missed? I think the Glade would work. I want Alice in Cheshire in my main valley, but I can't. Why is there fire? There's fire here. I don't want to break it though, because the original ones I was always sad that I broke them because I want them for dream snaps. Wait, why is there fire? There's some over here as well. Is this Cheshire Cat? Can I actually do anything with them? Wait, I can water them. Glass. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of them. Why are they back? What on earth? I think they're supposed to come every day, like in the Vale. Wow! Oh my god, that's actually the best thing ever if that's true. Like, if they respawn... Don't get me wrong, I hate having more stuff that respawns because ugly and mess. But these for dream snaps in the Halloween season are going to be the best thing ever. Oh my god, did they actually bring back the fire? I feel like this is the update where DDV have genuinely listened to all of our requests. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they've listened to everything. I'm so confused. Hi, Mel. Hope you're good. Buy the Extreme Moonstone pack. Honestly, it's tempting. I can't believe that. I'm actually really surprised. I don't want to water them all though, just in case they don't come back. Obviously, I believe you that they will. I'll get rid of this one because it's tiny. I'm never going to use that. Gives you glass. But this one and the other ones I'll keep. Because realistically, my Forgotten Lands is not going to be decorated for a while. It's probably going to be like the last biome I do, to be honest. Realistically, I probably won't do it again until like almost Halloween. So there's really no point in me destroying them. Maybe I'll leave them and see how many spawn. But if that is the case and they are going to respawn, I think a lot of people are going to hate it because it's more mess. But I also think those of us who wish we could have these in Dream Snaps will be happy. It'll be 50-50, you know? My one has just appeared after we cleaned up the first time. All the other areas have respawned. Exactly. It's a bit buggy looking though. I think it'll be, some people will hate it and some people will be happy about it. I'm personally happy about it. I'm going to leave them and see. I'm curious. I wonder if they vacuum up like a night thorn. I'm guessing not, right? No. That's good to know. So you have to manually break them. I know. I always, every update, actually I haven't done it this update. I always, every update, go into furniture mode and I'm like, can I move it? And every update I'm disappointed because I can never move this blooming treehouse. The bane of my life. Like, it's just, why can we not move? And this, like, this isn't as bad because it's small. This, every update I hope that it will change. It never does. Right. So I have customers in Remy's. Catch fish on my dazzling. Maybe I'll do the fish and then I'll do the Remy's. But yeah, I hate that treehouse. If I could get rid of it completely, I would. If they used it for a storyline, I wouldn't be as annoyed because obviously we used it for Act 1. So if we were going to get Act 2 and we used it, I don't care as much. It's the fact that it's in the way and we don't use it. But surely once you've done the quest with it, you can just move out of the way. I need to do something with my meadow. I've got a section in the centre I use for a dream set and everything else is scattered left to right. Add the overgrown knife that can't move around. Honestly, I relate. The only biomes in my whole valley that are fine is Frosted and the Plaza. Everything else is a mess. And everything else did have a plan, but now I feel like my plans have changed because I was going to put Winnie the Pooh and camping in the glade, but now I want to make the glade a whole fairy area. I have a lot of my fairy stuff in Ever After. So now I'm like, what I think I'm going to do, this is my game plan. And I think this is the most sensible thought. Even though it sounds ridiculous in context. But in my brain, it sounds sensible, okay? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the Storybook Vale because I have 2 biomes left. I will change up the Teapot Falls biome slightly just by adding Alice and some furniture and stuff, which is easy. But I'll get the Vale done. Once the Vale is finished and I've filmed my Vale tour, which I'm hoping to do in the next like week or 2, then I'll be like, right, what do I want back in my main valley? And then I'll move everything about. Because I can't lie, I do want a lot of my characters back here. Obviously I can't fit them all here because it's just impossible. But there's some that I would really like to have their houses here. Like Merida's house I feel like just would fit really nicely in my main valley. And then I feel like in terms like Mickey and friends, I can put them on I can do a whole floating island with them. and then obviously have like Alice and stuff here, have all my fairy core houses can go in the glade with all the fairy stuff. Like, I feel like I can, basically I want to get the veil finished so that I can then destroy it. That is essentially what the plan is, right? Which just sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Because it's like, well, surely you would just change it before you finish it. But I want to have it, I want to know I finished my veil. I feel like I'll feel like I failed if I don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that sounds weird, but... Hi, Ryan. Hope you're good. You love that she changes size. I'm more so confused about it, because I'm like, well... How... What's the deal? I mean, to be fair, though, I would rather have her be tiny than have her be huge. So I'm kind of happy that she's chosen that option today. Because I feel like her being huge is just a little bit more annoying than being small. I hope with Switch 2 coming we can get increased item limit. 6,000 definitely enough. I think it depends on whether DDV gets re-optimized for the Switch 2. And how far that optimization goes, because they might just do it of like, we've optimized it, but it's just that the graphics are a little bit better, but it doesn't change obviously the capabilities of what you can do on a Switch in terms of item limit and stuff. Or if they do a full-on like re-render basically for Switch 2, I feel like it's more likely that they'll probably be like, we've done a huge change of the game for Switch 2, but you have to rebuy it. That would be my guess, which I just think would be rubbish for everyone. Because obviously that wouldn't be ideal. You would hope you can just swap it over. Right, let me go do Remy's. Oh, let me get this one and then I'll go do Remy's, just because they're taking a while to respawn. Right, I don't think there's any more have popped up. Let's go to Remy's. You show the water around the island is Skyrock. When I go back there, I can show you. No problem. Once I go back there, because I do need to go back and catch more fish. I like that we can access the realm in the valley. I know I can fast travel that bit, just feels easier to pop over to the hole and fall in. Yeah, I'm glad they've kept... I'm glad they've kept the rabbit hole there. Even if it was just for visual and you couldn't actually use it, I'd still be happy, because I love that, like, having that reminder of that's the way into the realm. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that would have been something they so easily could have just got rid of, and they didn't, which I actually really, really like. I think it's cute.
Am I glad to see you?
Because they could have easily been like, once you've got into the realm and it unlocks the door in the castle, you don't need this anymore, so we'll get rid of it. But they didn't, which I appreciate, because it's cute. Yeah, when it comes to the Switch and stuff, it genuinely is between Nintendo and Gameloft. It is genuinely whether Nintendo... what I would assume, obviously I'm not an expert and I'm not a game developer at all, but I would assume it'll either be DDV stays as it is, you don't have to rebuy it on Switch 2, it's cross-compatible, blah 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 blah, but it just has better graphics and stuff on a Switch 2 because the console itself has better graphics. Like, all the improvements to it are because it's on a Switch 2, not because DDV's got any better. Or they'll re-release it, but it will only be for a Switch 2 with better everything. Like, it means Gameloft will have basically, like, reformatted it for the Switch 2, which means that that game file versus your Switch 1 game file would actually be different things, which is the only way I see them doing increased item limit and stuff like that. Which, you know, I think it makes sense if they gave you the option, because then you could choose, because obviously a lot of people are going to be like, I don't want to restart on my Switch 2 just for more item limit, but some people maybe would. But that's how I see them doing it. It is completely down to whether Nintendo and Gameloft want to redevelop the game for Switch 2 or not, you know? Hi Caroline, welcome in, hope you're well. Yeah, it shows you it in the corner. I really like it. It does it for everything. It does it for coins, moonstones, dreamlight. Everything comes up in the top right now. And like adds to your total. I really like it. It's a really subtle change, but it's very helpful. Because the amount of times I have to go into my backpack just to see how much money I have. Especially when I was earlier on in the game and obviously didn't have millions. Because obviously I'd be more like, do I have enough money for this? Do I have enough money for that? I need one more. Whereas now I don't really think about it because I just spend the money and I'm like, oh, it's fine, I've got millions in the game. But I think it'd be handy, especially if you're earlier on. Got a random stone rock in the water and I don't remember it being there before. We can have a little look. Whereabouts? These ones have always been here. I should probably move this house, right? So that's kind of in the way of where we're trying to look. These are the same. These are the same. I don't think I do. I think mine's the same, to be honest with you. Because I'm pretty sure these two have always been there. These two, like, sticky out bits. The mouth does look wider open, but I think that might just be me tricking myself. Does anyone else think it looks wider? Or am I just, like, manifesting? I'm good, thank you, Caroline. Hope you're feeling good. Between Dazzle Beach and there. What, here? I don't have anything. What, or over here? Who's singing? Is that Alice? Made me jump. I don't have one. It does look wider. But are we just, like, gaslighting ourselves, Jam? Are we just gaslighting ourselves into believing it looks wider? But to me, that looks wider. I wish I had, like, a screenshot. What I should have done is every update, I should have screenshotted Skull Rock and then compared it every update. Because I feel like every update I've said the same thing. But that, to me, looks wider. Anything in there? Can I see anything? Oh. No, I can see the water. Imagine if you could just see something, like a little Easter egg. Like a little feather or something. That would have been fun. But no. But yeah, that to me looks wider. But I think I'm just... I honestly just think I'm gaslighting myself at this point. I feel like we're just manifesting it. Oh, I've got loads of tokens. Okay, that's fun. Well, that I can't do yet. I can do one of these. This I can do. This I can do. I gotta chat to Maui. Is Maui anywhere nearby? He's not up there. Is he in one of these buildings? He's not in the oh, he's there. I was like, I can't find him. Why does it, when she spawns in, she looks like she's on water? It, like, gives her, like, little bubbles under her feet. I feel like it's just not supposed to be like that, surely. Where's Maui? Maui. Oh, he's gone that way, for goodness sake. We've, like, lapped each other. There we
go. Good. You're here. We gotta move.
No, I have no interest in talking to you, my guy. Yeah, I have no interest. Right, let's cook the meals, which was what? A fairly fancy dinner? Which I would assume is a 4-star? I was gonna guess. But I'm not sure actually. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that one. I mean, I can do this. 2, 3, 5, 6. So quick. 7, 8, 9. This is still the fastest table to cook on. The others aren't that quick. Harvest canola. I mean, I can do that with Alice because she's got the gardening skill. So that's not too bad. I mean, Made Alice another gardener to go with the other gardens in my garden. I think I'm making Cheshire fishing. Ooh. I went for gardening with Alice because I know I'm going to be doing a lot of gardening. Because I want to get memories from pumpkins and earn a bit more money. So I knew I'd be doing loads of gardening. Which actually works out great for this one. Talking doorknob door, you get for Alice's friendship reward is a normal sized door. Wish it was small. I feel like that too, but then I guess with the logic work of you walking through it. But I feel like that could have just been fine, right? But I get what you mean. I thought it was going to be small as well. Let me see, Simon. Is that one of the ones? Go into furniture mode and see if you can move it, because that to me looks like the furniture mode ones. That's what that looks like to me, but I could be wrong, Simon. Right. Let's do the boutique challenge, get it out the way. No one wants to do that rubbish. I hate doing the boutique challenges. Also, why is it giving me 2 boutique challenges straight away? Like, I'm on day 2 of the star path and you've already given me that. It is wider. It is. I said I was gardening also, but then I got to level 10 yesterday without gardening, so I guess that was pointless. To be fair, I am surprised I haven't done that yet. Right, what have we got? Shoes, rustic, we've got foliage. There we go. Encanto. Do I own anything clothing-wise Encanto? I would assume so. I think there's like a skirt, isn't there, that I could use? There's like that green one. Goes really nicely with my shorts. Oh, I can't get past that. Edit. Right, is that fine? I need Encanto furniture. That's why it's not working. There it is. Is that good? There we go.
Have you got a story for me?
Did Cheshire leave you some green fire and you're forgotten? I don't know if it's Cheshire, but yes. I've got green fire. Oh, it tells you your daisy coins as well. That's actually quite cute. I like that. I still can't remove this table. I can't get the thing off of it. I literally can't get this off of it. I try every update. And it's never... never a thing. Right, let me take this awful skirt off. There we go. Sorted. Let's go. Hi Duvo, welcome in, hope you're well. Spent all my money on the moon, same back with the house yesterday. Now I'm broke, happy but broke. Honestly, I feel the same. I looked at it and I was like, oh, I can't believe I just spent my money on that. But also, I can't complain at all because I bought it when it was glitched. So I got it for cheap. So I can't complain at all. So, but even I still feel a little bit robbed. Right, where's canola grow? I can never remember. The forest. Okay. Let's go and get some of that. And then I'll grab some growth potions. Oh, I love that it's still there. I hope it never goes. I literally love the little rabbit hole. It's actually so cute.
I've certainly gone into the unknown.
It's in DDV General. Let me see. Jam doing the investigative work. It is. Look at you doing the investigations. It is 100%. Not even a little bit. It's like, I was going to say, I was like, surely it is. Ooh, I love that. That's actually a really cool touch. If it's like genuinely meant to be wider, which I'm assuming it is, right? Right, 50 of these. There we go. Let's go grab some watering potions. Everywhere is such a mess. I need to sort my valley out again. I finally got it organised and then now look. Look at it. After become really tired. Honestly, same. I relate. I relate. It's because we had all the excitement of the update yesterday, so now we're all just like drained. At least that's how I feel. Yesterday is like taking it out of me. It does shrink and get big. Love that. Okay, I'm glad to know that because I didn't know that either. I knew it moved and the little curtains moved and his face moved, but I didn't actually know it changed size, so that is really good to know. Okay, let's go get these planted. I might actually go and do it on my farm island. It makes sense, right? So maybe I don't remember being there before how I got there. Is it not decorated? Does it? It might be in the update. It just... Alice, we got work to do. All my pumpkins are ready. Alice, we got stuff to do. Right, I'm going to use one of these, well, 2 of them, to dig the holes, but I'll get rid of them before I plant, just because otherwise they'll water them. And then I have the issue of the potion's not working, which I don't want that to happen because I would like the potions to work. Right. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's taking it out of me, yeah, same. I haven't been able to get to Alice in Wonderland yet. I do go to the palace and there is no hat on the door. I've finished all quests and all characters at level 10. So you go to the top floor and then the middle door, you'll see it now has a like Mad Hatter symbol on it. It'll have vines covering it, but it will have a symbol on it. It's the middle door on the top floor. And you go to that and then the door will, you buy the door from Merlin and he'll do his usual thing of like, do you have the dream light, blah, 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 blah. And then once you've done that, a rabbit will come running out of the door and that's how you kind of progress, basically. That is kind of the thing. But it should be the top floor middle door will have the hat on it. Even if you haven't got all quests and characters level 10, it should still be there for you. So hopefully it's not an issue. Honestly, Jam, look at us doing detective work. I appreciate you going back to look, because I feel like it definitely is wider. But even like, it's not even a little bit wider. I feel like it's a lot wider, which is really exciting. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because next update we're opening it, but still, you know, they could have just not really put anything in as a little teaser, but that definitely is. There we go. Right, we can harvest these now, which gets this star path challenge done and will help with leveling up Alice, which I'm not going to complain about. Oh, I'm on pumpkins now. I want to kind of stick to these for a minute. I do need to harvest those pumpkins, but we'll stick to this for now. I doubt it'll give us many memory orbs, but we'll find out. Morning, Aurora. Hope you're well. You're still working on watering automatic? Weird. What, on a floating island or in your normal valley? Mine was before the update, but I haven't actually looked after since the update. So maybe I'll have to test it and see if it still works. I hope so. Because if that's broken, that's not good. Right. This one is done. Maybe we'll go do Alice's quest, just because I don't want to progress her too far level wise and I've not done any of her quests. You found something cool in the realm? Of course you can share. Of course. Oh, on the floating island. Okay, I can test it for you, Phoenix. Once I've harvested those pumpkins after this quest, I'll test it and see if mine's doing it. I have done the key thing for her. I got the 3 cups. I did it. Well, I did it when I was doing the thing. I was like, I can't leave any of these keys behind. I spent so much time going back and forth trying to make sure I had all the keys. Right, I think we've got to go here, don't we, for this quest, because we got to go to Merlin's, and Merlin's over here. Oh, that's what you're going to share? You got the cups this morning? You're more than welcome to share, though, how you did it. I know there's probably some people that have made a video on it by now. I feel like Senpai might have. I feel like I saw one on my recommended. I think it might have been Senpai's. So I'm glad to see someone's like posted a tutorial, because obviously I wouldn't want people to miss out on it, because they are actually really cool. The cups are very, very cool. And also it's quite a tough challenge, but I like it. We had something similar, didn't we, with Aladdin? And I feel like I like that addition of the little puzzles. I told you we would find the last chest. I think I got all of them. I think I got everything. I might be wrong, but I definitely got the keys and definitely got the cups. But chest-wise, I think I got everything. I can only really tell by looking at the furniture I got, right? Right, talk to Alice and Vanellope. Alice, I brought Vanellope for you two to hang out. How wonderful, I already know which books to show her. Hey Alice, what you got? Well, Merlin's library is quite extensive. There are Shakespeare's short stories, the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer, and even an edition of Monmouth's The History of the Kings of Britain that begins before the Trojan War. This sounds not up Vanellope Street. Those are real books? Well, yes, one couldn't read them if they weren't, could one? I suppose that logic works. Yeah, they all sound especially... Oh, epically boring. I was like, what? Aren't there some fun books? You know, adventure, jokes, racing... Merlin's got to have some better stuff around here. What about the one that's open on his desk? I believe Mr. Merlin mentioned that he's currently working on that one. Why don't you two check it out? Don't mind if I do. Whoa, the words are moving. Oh dear, Vanellope, what did you do? The book is blank now. All the words are gone. It's not my fault Merlin put a bunch of wacky magic in his book. Let's calm down for a moment. Why don't we try and fix this? Maybe with some forward thinking and a little hard work we can track down the missing words. That sounds like a Kira and Alice problem to me. That's fine by me. If Vanellope doesn't want to come with us, that's fine by me. Well, alright, suppose we could start with the nouns. I'd hate for Mr. Merlin to be cross with us. Let's head outside. Maybe someone saw where the nouns ran off to. I'm more than happy not to go with Vanellope for this. My soul around like we better get them hot fences and stand up guards and the heart-shaped arches. I really want the fences, and I don't know if you can even get them. I was hoping they'd be craftable. What I got for her was the chest with all the signs in. That's in the like main realm section. And then I got in the Queen of Hearts bit, I got the mallet bag, the Queen's Tower, the croquet star, and the large cupcake from the table. And then in the keys, I got the cups. I'm assuming that's everything. And then obviously the rest has been from Scrooge. But I'm assuming that's everything you can get, because it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. But I remember these were all like in one chest, all these signs. You should have all them. Okay, good. You went to the top floor and nothing? Weird. You might have to, if it's still not there and definitely hasn't got the symbol on it, you might have to contact support, because it should be there for you, unfortunately. Because it should be there. As long as you've got everything updated and sorted, it should be there for you. True, at least I didn't get lost as easy. To be fair, I did though. I actually found Aladdin's more... I got lost in Aladdin's more, because in Aladdin's they were like, go to the whatever district or go to this place, and I didn't know where that was. Like they'd be like, go to where all the go to the market district. I don't know where that is. So I'd be running around like, is this the market district? And it wasn't. Everything just looked the same. Whereas the Alice in Wonderland one, obviously everything was confusing and you ran around in circles, but it's kind of the point, because it's Alice in Wonderland. It's supposed to be confusing. It's supposed to feel like you're lost. So it kind of, do you know what I mean? It's kind of different to me slightly. I expected Alice's realm to get me lost. I didn't expect Aladdin's. That's the difference. I had suggestions between the tea, so I think that's all. They hid them so well. I kept checking what Kira did. Me and Holly were like, have you got this one? Have you got that one? I was like, you've missed that one. And then she would tell me one I've missed. And I was like, oh. We had to like check with each other that we had them all. And then Mel would be like, where's this key? And we were like, oh, I have no clue. We were like, I don't know. I don't know where it is.
A minute of your time?
Hey, Miss McDowell, I was hoping you could help me with something. Why, of course, Kira. What seems to be the trouble? Penelope and Alice were hanging out in the Dreamlight Library. Penelope messed up with a book, and now we've got a bunch of words running wild. We're starting by looking for the nouns. Any chance you've seen them around? Ah, the bairns are causing trouble again, are they? Kids. I've had some similar troubles with my great-nephews. Cute! But I'm afraid I haven't seen any of your nouns. Though, you might want to check in with Goofy. He was fishing and said he caught the strangest fish he'd ever seen. Great, I'll go talk to him then. Thanks, Mr. McDuck. Also, this is new. Am I right or am I wrong? Or have I just never noticed it? Hi, Jay. Hope you're well. Hi, Weasley. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you've been enjoying it. I have. Yeah, I feel like this is new. The effect off of the mushroom. Do all the mushrooms do it or just the blue ones? The pink one doesn't do it. Purple? No, just blue. We were grinding together to find it all. It might me losing my mind. That's literally me right now. I'm like, is this new? This is definitely new. The effect coming off of this mushroom. What confuses me, though, is the fact that all the blue ones have, obviously, this effect, but the pink and the purple don't. Which I find a little strange. Because you'd think they also would have the cool effect. I mean, I love this. This looks great. Like, I love that. I think that's so cool. But why don't the others have it? Oh, hi, Goofy. I was about to come find you. Wait, come back. Come back. Hi, Liam. Hope you're good. And the nephew's got mentioned, but poor Webby didn't, honestly. They need sparkles or something different? Yeah. Howdy, Kira. What's your question? So Alice and Penelope were messing around with one of Merlin's books, and now all the words from it have fled. I heard that you caught a particularly strange fish. Any chance that it's one of the lost words? A word? Now that you mention it, I guess it did look like a word. Mind if I take a look? Not at all. Here. That is definitely a word. That's it. That's one of the missing nouns. Where did you fish that one out? Let me think. Oh yeah, I was fishing in the peaceful meadow. I owe you one, Goofy. Gosh, you don't owe me nothing. Just come fishing with me sometime. Absolutely not. Yeah, it makes me a bit sad that the blue ones are like cool and the others aren't. Like, I bet at night this one looks unreal. Like, look at that. At night time. Like, don't get me wrong, these still look cool because they always have looked cool because they glow at night. But like, this one's got cool like magic on it. This one got the special treatment. Just the blue one. Only the blue one's got the special treatment, apparently. I see how it is. Not the pink ones. You're feeling better than last week? I'm glad. Fish the magical nouns from Peaceful Meadow. Okay, we've got to head back. Because we're obviously not in that land. That's beautiful. Where'd you get that? What, the big mushroom? The big blue mushroom? If you mean that, it's from the Storybook Vale. Like, it's just a foliage item. It's just in the... I think it's in trees, maybe? Is it in trees? Yeah, it's in trees. Giant blue mushroom. I love them. I think they're so cool. But it's nice to see that the blue one has got sparkles now. Is this a quest item? Probably not, because it's not sparkly. No, but that is. Wow, it's got letters coming out of the water. That's cool. Also, it's a different colour. I like it. I love the way the mushrooms look at like the pink and purple ones. He's saying a bit different. Yeah. They need like some sort of effect. Okay, we've got one. I love the blue though. I just don't know why they didn't do all of them. I would assume it's probably because the blue one is in the Alice realm as an interactable thing. So they updated it for that and then obviously didn't update the other two. But I would like to see them update the other two as well so they all match, but with like different effects. These fish are so cute with their little words on them. Here you go. House, card, and shoe. No worries, Aurora, enjoy. You will have to let me know how I did later. I have a video of my mellow dropping later. Tell me what to great grin. Oh, Jam, that sounds incredible. Oh my god, I have to watch that later. That actually sounds unreal. Also, talking of, I've always said how fun would it be to have a star path that's like an Epcot all around the world theme, and you would have all different things from around the world in the star path. So for example, you'd have like a yellow New York taxi, or a red London bus, or like a statue of Big Ben or something, but like from all different places around the world. You'd have all different like cultural stuff in your star path. I feel like that would be a really fun one to have, because obviously if you're someone who likes building like towns and stuff, having some proper like vehicles would be really cool. Jay and Abs, they don't work. Because Softy was testing the first command, and in order to do the first command, he had to turn off the hug, love, and slap commands. Just for today. So that's why it's not working. So Abs isn't actually wrong. It's just Softy turned it off. Welcome back, Ryan. That's what I'm doing to my valley. Everybody's a different place in the mod. Oh my god, I love that jam. That's actually unreal. But how cool would that be as a star path? Like, having all different locations around the world, you'd have like significant things from those locations. I just think that would be the coolest thing ever. I'd love that as a star path theme. I think it'd be so fun. Now let me see, we have house, card, and shoe. I wonder, are they still soggy after being in water? No, they're not too wet, which is good. There's nothing worse than a soggy shoe. Do you suppose we should search for the verbs next? Sure, any ideas where we might want to look? Well, verbs provide the action to a sentence. One would imagine they'd favour a rather busy area. I suggest visiting the plaza. Perhaps you could pick up their trail there. But do be careful, Kira. Verbs are so full of energy, I wouldn't be surprised if they scurried about quite quickly. So basically, I have to chase something quick through the plaza, which is the hardest biome to chase things in because it's decorated. Basically, is what you're telling me. They're rabbits! Oh my goodness, they're very quick. Jeez Louise. They're in the castle. Don't worry, Abs. I've validated you. You're not losing your mind. Come here. I got one. I got one. Catch the magical verbs within the dream castle. Okay, where are the others? There's one. I saw it go past me. Wait, where did it go? Oh, it's this way. Come here. Come here. Get back here. Why are we always chasing stuff in this game? Oh, here, Alice. Look, you're yellow chin. Hey, kids. Obviously, it's not working, so stop it. No, to be fair, it was working up till today. This is the first day it's not been working because Softy had to turn it off in order to test the first command, which obviously we've now realised only works when you're online. It doesn't work when you're offline. So he's had to turn those off just for today. But the irony of the fact that people haven't really been using them, and then the one day you want to use them, they're not working. That's the irony of it all. Alright, we've got all the magical verbs now. Wonderful, you must be remarkably quick to have caught them, Kira. That's me, super speedy. I'm quite grateful. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to catch them on my own. What's next on the docket? Now we must search for the adjectives. Any guesses where we might find them? Well, adjectives modify nouns and make sentences more interesting. I surmise they will be rather vain. Interesting and kind of vain? Maybe we should look around fruit trees and shrubs. I can just see them now, showing off in the sun, waiting to be picked. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Perhaps some of the villagers have seen them as well. We should be sure to ask. Okay, who's seen an adjective? Own up. Who's seen it? I did it, Softy. I did it. It was me. I have a point. It was me. Oh. Oh, I don't want these here forever, though. Wait, there's more. Wait, I'm so confused. Where are the other ones? I don't want fruit bushes everywhere. I don't like mess. Where else would they be, though? Are they going to be everywhere, or are they just going to be in the plaza? Oh no, there's one here. There we go. I don't want to keep these bushes. The magical adjectives are missing. Someone may have picked them. Talk to the following villagers about it. Ursula, Mirabelle, and Remy. 2 of those are not fun to talk to. Ursula, you're the closest. Remy, you're unbearable. Yeah, I claimed it. I did it. It was me. I have a point. Is the word deal? No, I'm looking for an adjective. Oh, now I have to hear more. Do tell, dearie. Some words escaped from Merlin's library. We've tracked down the nouns and verbs, but the adjectives are still loose. We found one on a berry bush, but I think someone picked the others. Any idea who? Well, are these words edible? Everything is edible once. Now that's a laugh. Come to think of it, I've been hearing strange things about the dishes at Chez Remy today. They have the unusual flavours for what's being served. Interesting, I have to check that out. Thanks. Remy, what have you done? Own up, rat.
Hello.
Bonjour. Hey Remy, got a moment? Sure, I'm on a break right now. What's up? Heard there was culinary experimentation going on today. That's because I found the strangest thing, a word growing in a berry bush. I gave it a sniff so I knew it wasn't poisonous. It smelled amazing. That's why I infused some oil with the word and I've been using it to finish dishes. How'd it taste? Well, the word is verdant and it's imparted this incredible green colour and fresh herb taste to the oil. Here, why don't you take it? I think I have all the infused oil I need for now. Why are you just stealing words? Thanks, Remy. There's one last adjective I need to find now. Any idea where it went? Actually, yeah, Mickey was just at Chez Remy's. He was curious about what I was cooking, so I gave him the other adjective. I'd check his house. Will do. Thanks, Remy.
Thanks.
Where are we put Alice? Wally, are you okay? I may or may not have just dumped her here. Because everything's a mess. So I just put her in the most convenient location. She won't be living here, but she's currently just in the way, basically. Mickey's house. We gotta go all the way here. All the way. Far away land. Yeah, I just dumped her because I was busy. I had stuff to do. I had to investigate everything. Right. Mickey's house is over here. Mickey! Oh, your house is literally barred. I'm not doing that. Not today. Is it in the fridge? Ooh, I got them. Here you go. Striped, verdant, and silly. That sounds like Cheshire Cat. Maybe not verdant, but the other two. Okay, there are all the adjectives. Should we go put all the words back in Merlin's book? I suppose that'd be the wise thing to do, but I'm listening. I thought perhaps we could show the words a bit of fun before taking them back to Mr. Merlin's book. Sure, what do we have in mind? A poem. I'd like to try and fit the words we found into a poem I already know. Now tell me, out of the nouns we found, which one is your favourite? House, card, or shoe? I personally like card the best. Alright, now about your favourite verb. Stick, grow, and to skip. To stick. And finally, the adjective. Striped, verdant, and silly. I'm going to go with silly. Now let's go find Mr. Merlin and read him our poem. If it's actually going to contain these words. I feel like they'll all make sense, right? No worry, Abs. Thank you for the luck. Hope it goes well. So my meadow for now is probably moved to the verb to request are done. I just don't know if I can bear to have her in the Vale. Maybe for a little bit I will. And then I'll bring her back at some point. That might be my plan. Right, where's Merlin? Because we need to read to him. Is he over here? I'm not sure, Maddie. She seems to be going big for some people, small for other people. And for me, she seems to have gone tiny. So, I'm not quite sure why. I think she just shrinks and grows depending on how she's feeling. And where? Oh, they're here. Poo. And she's tiny for me. But I've seen other people have her and she's massive. Like, she's bigger than their character. She's like Sully size. So mine has chosen to go for the small route today. She's teeny, teeny, tiny. I'm not sure why. They tried to place next to Minnie instead of the flower cottage, but her house is slightly bigger, so it didn't fit, which is a shame because her house fits the Toontown vibe. Yeah, I feel like Minnie and her house go well together. Oh no, Mel. Oh no. For both our cards, with little skill, by little arms applied. She is popping off, to be fair. While little hands make vain pretense, our wanderings to stick.
Oh, marvelous.
Merlin likes it. I turned the part of my forest as the two entrance to the frozen palace into a little fairy wonderland with the Star Pass stuff we've got from Alice. Swipe Alice over there. That sounds so cute. See, I'm debating doing that now. No, come back.
Hello.
How'd you like the poem, Merlin? I'd say it showed great ingenuity on Alice's part. Where precisely did she decide to rewrite the poem? Oh well, there may have been an incident with one of the books in your library. I knew it. It's all Vanellope's fault. Yes, well, that certainly doesn't surprise me. I suppose you'll want them back now. In due time, the words seem to be enjoying Alice's and yours company. If you'd like to spend a bit more time with them, then I suppose there's no harm in it. What do words do for fun? The same things people do, but they get anxious when they're not in a book. Can we build a book for them to play with Alice in? What a splendid idea. Perhaps some kind of literary pop-up book so that Alice can still interact with them. Nice, I'll get on that. How cute. We're going to make a book to put them in. Look at this. I was here yesterday and it didn't look like this. Look at that. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, I need a crafting table. I think eventually the entirety of footballs become Wonderland with a section of the Queen. I honestly think I'll end up making multiple biomes into an Alice in Wonderland theme. I just think it's inevitable with the amount of stuff. And also like a fairy theme because of all the fairy stuff. I think it's just inevitable. Oh, this is so cute. Please tell me I get to keep this. Please tell me I get to keep that. That is actually adorable. Alice, I made you a book. Oh, Alice, I've got a surprise for you. A literary pop-up book. How wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, I've just had a thought. What if we were to share it with Vanellope? No. All she knows are those strange video games. She really should be exposed to some proper books. Do we have to? Sure, if that's what you want. Certainly, I'm sure the words are rather tired from their adventure. They won't run away again. Now then, can we use your house for our story time? It's quite lovely and has more room than mine. It does not. Sure, that sounds like a fun way to finish up our adventure. Marvellous, I'll go and fetch Vanellope. Do you suppose you could set up some decorations for us? Sure, anything you have in mind? We'll need the literary pop-up book, of course, and we should make a cosy library space. Alright, I'll get started on that. Meet you there. Your house is bigger than mine, Alice. Let's see what we've got in our house that will work. Now, the question is... Oh, my house in Vale is over here. I didn't even remember where my house was. When I spent Moonstones to buy most of the Star Pass stuff. I respect it. Made the Moonstones back with the Star Pass because I got too excited to decorate. Honestly, I respect it, to be honest. I personally don't, just because I like the grind of knowing I have to play to get the stuff. Like, I just like that I have to do that.
This place is bonkers.
Can I make one on another floor? Okay, I'm guessing I can. So let's do it here. Literary pop-up book. Oh, this is so cute. I want to keep it. Okay, and then what did she want? Lights, calm furniture, rug, and table. Okay. So this is the rug, I'm guessing. Should we go for a cute one? We'll put some little Alice lights in. cute. Actually, I kind of like that. I'm like, what can I use that's new? These would be kind of cute. I'm guessing this is the calm furniture, right? I have a little teapot and a big old teacup and a pink one. And a little tea set, and then that should be enough. Is that enough stuff? A table. I forgot a table. The dice counts as a table. Yippee! I didn't know that was a table. That is actually the best thing ever.
Hello.
Okay, Alice, are you feeling cozy? You ready for story time? Oh yes, this is even better. Now, which of the words we found do you want to use? What about words like wreck and fast? Those are great. I'm afraid those aren't in the words we caught. Let's say house. I still think you should add in race car. That would be awesome. This will perhaps next time. Now, Kira, what about the verb? To grow. And the adjective? Striped seems fun. Good. Now, it's story time. Look, all the words coming out. Gotta say, I'm actually kind of interested. Let's hear it, Kira. Once upon a time, there was a young girl who found herself in a strange but lovely land. She had a very important role there as the guardian of a house. For a time, she was very happy in that land, full of friendship and joy. But soon she began to grow and lost her prize. She searched for it, not knowing its purpose, but knowing that it was very important. When she found it, her confusion led her to be very striped. But with help from her friends, the secret became clear and her memories returned to her in a rush. The end. That story was bonkers, but I loved it. Thank you, Kira. How did you come up with it? No, I'm not sure. I started it off and it just seemed to write itself. I think maybe the magic in the words had something to do with it. How curious. Maybe we'll discover something later that will help us understand. I'm so grateful, Kira. That was a wonderful story and I couldn't have collected the missing words without your help. Happy to help. Now, hopefully you and Vanellope will be more careful next time you're visiting Merlin's library. Most certainly, and I'd like you to keep the literary pop-up book. Yes! Sorry. You seem to have a bond with the words now. Thanks. Talk to you later, Alice. I'm so happy I get to keep this book. Look how cute it is. I literally love it. It's got her house on it. Cute. Right, let me take this down. I wish I could fit it on this dice. That would have been perfect. But like, imagine this on a little Alice like tea table. Cute. I like it. There we go. Give me back my stuff. Oh, I have another quest. Okay. Wag wag Aurora. Yeah, it's basically Mad Libs. That would be cool if we could shrink and explore the pop-up, but that would have been very cool. Oh, you didn't get the bonus stuff with Moonstones, but you're still doing those. That makes sense. Mel, I made a video on the leaks, but yes, so I have seen them. I have. Right, was there anyone in here that I hadn't fed? I feel like I fed all of them, right? This is one thing we need to get rid of from the game. I will say. I don't need the characters to send me mail every time I've done a quest with them. Even though mine's not even loading for some reason. Don't worry, Mel, it's fine. But yes, I have seen them. But yeah, the red with the double purpose. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't need this. I think if you get to level 10 and you do their level 10 quest and they send you a letter to say thank you so much for helping me fit into the valley, blah 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 blah, that's fine. I think once they've hit level 10, if they want to send a little like letter or whatever, I'm fine with that. But when it comes to every single quest, I don't need a letter for each one. It's actually really pointless, I can't lie. Like, they spend their time writing these when there's just no point. After level 10 though, I think it's fine. That wouldn't bother me as much because, like, Hatsy Tatsy. Sorry, I love when he says that. Where's Alice? She's gone somewhere. I've lost her. Did she stop hanging out with me after the quest? Is that the issue here? I think so. Yeah, after level 10, fine. Before that, I don't need a letter. Don't need it. Don't worry, Mel, it's fine. Don't worry at all, I'm only messing with you. Okay, we got 2 in here. Hi, Jen, welcome in, hope you're well. Hope you've been good. Okay, we've got 2 in here, which means this should be the last 2 we need for the Star Path task. I think we only needed 2, right? Which is perfect.
I'm so excited you're here.
There you go. Alice is shrunker than when you used the winter. It scared me.
Oh,
I'm scared of it. I'd rather she's small than huge, but to be honest, I kind of just want her to be normal size. If I could choose, I would just keep her normal size. There we go. Nice. I'm trying to stack up as many royal task ones as I can. Like, I'm hoping I can get rid of this one today, and then I get these 2, and then maybe another one stacked up, because I want to just, I hate having to do all the separate royal task ones. It actually drives me mad. I can't lie. Thanks, Jay. Thanks. Right, I need to go find Alice. I've lost her. I take one day off and I'll help bring Susie. Not sure what they're going to do, and I'm off on Friday and on Monday. Honestly, sometimes it's a nice thing when, like, you're off work and they're like, oh my god, we couldn't cope without you. Like, we struggled without you, because it's like, you get that feeling of like, oh, I'm actually, like, important. I'm doing a good job. But then on the other hand, you're like, please, guys, let me have a day off without coming back to complete carnage. Do you know what I mean? So it's like on both hands. On one hand, it's good. On the other hand, it's rubbish. Oh, also, did anyone need this? I think that's the only thing in my shop that was new that I already had. Yeah, everything else is old. But if anyone needs this, I'm assuming most people got it from the realm. But if you didn't, for whatever reason, I have it today, and I don't need it because I already have it. So the option's there if you want it. I should like not come back to Exasa, exactly. Look, she's normal size again. I didn't even notice, I was so distracted. See? She's back to normal size. I wonder if she shrunk because I was doing the quest with Vanellope, who's short. So it shrunk her, and then now maybe she's back to normal, and then I'll do a different quest and she'll be massive. I wonder if that's the reason for it. Because that would make sense, because her and Vanellope have a very significant height difference. That's, like, my only thought with it. It's like, maybe it's because of the questing. Here, I found something rather curious. Oh, do tell. The poem about tracking down a treasure, and what's even curiouser is that it's in my handwriting. Oh, weird. Let's figure that out. Well, thank you. Now then, I'll recite the poem for you. Ahem. Long ago I hid a treasure, and not to forget I penned these clues. Find a place of sunbaked pleasure where one can gaze on watery views. Tally-ho, Alice, sharpen your gaze, bordering the glade all the days. A bottle shall tell you the next phase. Cool poem. I don't recall writing it, but thank you. I guess we should get searching now for the place mentioned in the poem. Yes, let's. It'll be an adventure, and Kira, if you have trouble deciphering the poem, we can always work on it together. After all, 2 heads are better than 1, as long as they stay on different bodies, that is. True. True. Search for something buried near a place of sunbaked pleasure. I mean, realistically, that's going to be the beach or sunlit, isn't it? See about a comment from Safa 3. Female outfits and one male. I 100% agree. I said this in my video I did today with all the premium shop leaks. I touched on it slightly, but I might do an actual video properly talking about it, because it is starting to drive me kind of insane, I have to be honest. The fact that they just don't seem to understand how to equally balance their outfits. I don't understand it. Don't get me wrong, I completely understand their logic of being like, our player base is majority female, or people who want to wear dresses and stuff, so we're going to cater to that, blah 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 blah. I get it, but it's not an excuse. This is me on rant time now, and you guys have heard me rant about this before, so you're used to it by now. But obviously, me making a video, I don't think will do anything or change anything. But you know when you just like get to that point where you're like, I feel like I just need to like talk about the elephant in the room because it is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. How have you made a star path? Don't get me wrong, one of my favourite star paths we've ever had. This star path, I can't fault it. It's gorgeous. It has amazing items. Beautiful. But it doesn't change the fact of we've got 3 outfits in the star path. 2 Alice in Wonderland outfits and a fairy outfit. So if the Alice in Wonderland has a Mad Hatter outfit, which let's say, quote, air quotes, is catered more towards masculine body types or males or people who want to wear more masculine clothing. The Queen of Hearts one is obviously aimed more towards female body types, quote unquote, or people who prefer to wear dresses. Anyone can wear whatever they want. It doesn't bother me. But that's their aim, right? Is to basically say this one's in stereotypical fashion. This one's for boys and this one's for girls, let's say. It's more complicated than that, but that's their logic, right? But then you've given us a fairy outfit, which comes with a pair of heels, a skirt, and a like off-shoulder top. Why couldn't you have just given us a shirt that is literally the same design as this, but in a normal t-shirt, and a pair of trousers or shorts in this design, and a pair of, I don't know, trainers, boots, dress shoes, whatever? Why did it have to be a skirt? I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand. But then the issue I was then bringing up in my video today, which obviously I only briefly talked about, is the fact that if you have seen the leaks for the premium shop, I'm not going to spoil anything, no spoilers. The amount of outfits that consists of dresses, skirts, cropped tops, heels, etc., versus the amount of outfits that are trousers is not equal in any way, shape or form. It's not the worst it's not the worst selection I've ever seen. I've seen way worse premium shop rotations where it's literally like last premium shop rotation I feel like was way worse because there was literally like no trousers and all the best outfits were dresses. Like that spring dress that everyone was going mad over, gorgeous. But it doesn't change the fact that it was margined to a certain demographic of people playing this game. Same as how I feel like this star path actually is an improvement on last update, because last update was when I really got annoyed and was like, why is the only outfit in the Oasis star path a crop top, a skirt, a pair of heels and some sliders? Like, all you gotta do is add a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. That's all you gotta do. Anyway, that's my rant. But I feel like this actually update and star path isn't as bad, because you do have obviously the dress option with the Queen of Hearts, but then you also have the Mad Hatter, you know, jacket, shirt, hat option. Do you know what I mean? There is options, but I feel like the fairy aspect needed a trouser alternative. Same as some of the premium shop stuff coming should have had a trouser alternative. Better than last star path though, I will say. To give credit where credit is due, last star path was worse. That's my rant. You guys know how I feel about it. It's one of my pet peeves with this game and it will never change unless they improve it. So, and I'd say that to them as well. So, they just need to make it equal. If the queen dress gets a different colour, so why can't the Hatter outfit get a different colour too? True. Or, what I would do is, honestly, scrap the motifs in the star path. This should have been a masculine or, you know, shirt option of the fairy style. This should have been, don't get me wrong, I like this motif, it's actually very cute. This should have been a masculine pair of trousers or shorts in the same leafy fairy style. This should have been a pair of trainers, boots, dress shoes in the fairy style. And then after that, you can have your motifs, you can put whatever. At that point, do what you want. And then in the recolors, pick and choose what you want. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to the recolors, I'm like, do what you want, you know? But when it comes to the actual ones, it should be equal. You know? Seeing a lot more men playing like these. Star Wars might draw. Exactly. Star Wars might draw as well. Hi, Isabel. Welcome in. Sorry you came in. I was on a rant. I apologise. What does she want today, Ryan? But yeah, it just needs to be equal. Replace motifs with male clothes. Exactly. The thing is, when it comes to characters now and character friendship rewards, it's not been as much of a big deal recently, like the last 2 updates, because obviously we've got a male and a female outfit with the characters. For example, Aladdin's would have been stereotypically the male outfit and Jasmine's would have been the female outfit. I'm doing air quotes, you can't see them, but air quotes. Same as how Cheshire Cat's got more of the Cheshire Cat suit style, whereas Alice's is more of a dress. So it's like, it caters to people better. Whereas when we got Sally, I really was not impressed, because even Jay was like, so you're telling me I'm going to quest with Sally, get her to level 10 and then get an outfit I can't wear or don't want to wear because there's only a dress, which it just makes no sense, because surely you'd be like, right, Sally's coming. Basically what they did with Tiana, when we unlocked Tiana and we got her to level 10, we got loads with Tiana, but we got a dress option and we got a suit and jacket option to cater to everybody. But then for some reason, when it came to Sally, they just didn't do it. They just gave us a dress and heels. It's really odd. It's really inconsistent. That's my issue with it. It's the inconsistency. But like I said, credit where credit is due. This Star Path and the premium shop rotation that's coming isn't as bad as last update. Last update was bad for that. Hi Jill, hope you're well. I think they just came to the large demographic of women versus men playing the game, but should definitely offer something for the male players. I agree, but also at the same time, like, just because on a game statistic, say for example, when you're looking at YouTube stats, it will tell you your percentages of gender. So it will tell you how many people watch you are female, how many people who watch you are male, how many people watch you are non-binary. Like it will show you their, you know, demographic, as long as they have that imported, like as long as that's part of their game, their account, sorry. So for example, if I looked on my statistics, I would have a much higher percentage of female viewers than male. I just do. It's just the way it is I have a larger percentage of females. However, not every single female who watches me is going to want to wear a dress or a skirt. They're not. They're not going to log on to DDV and want to wear dresses all the time. That's the logic of it, isn't it, really? Because it's like, not everyone wants to go into DDV and wear something super cutesy and girly and run around in a princess dress. But then also, there are people who do want to do that. So it's like, it's just about balance, you know? Mad Hatter Outfit only has one top half and not bottom half or shoes. Yeah, I don't understand that. Why doesn't it have trousers? I thought that too. I was like, what? That confused me. Shadgavish. What are the odds? You have the cutest thing in your shop. What is it? It's just offer both the female and male version of each outfit. Exactly. Same as how they do recolors. They just need to put it of... rather than it be not just Star Path wise, but I mean like for character rewards. If you're introducing 2 characters at the same time, and one of them is male and one of them is female, the logic, or like they did with Timon and Pumbaa, the logic is one character has the dress and one character has the trouser outfit. That's the perfect way to do it. However, if you're bringing one character like they did with Sally, you gotta have that character bring both options. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Like Tiana did, which was perfect. Because I remember when Tiana came, a lot of people were like, oh, we're just going to get a dress, like, whatever. And then they were pleasantly surprised because both her rewards and also the Dapper Delight Star Path had a really good selection of options. Like, whoever did Tiana's level 10 and did the Dapper Delight Star Path clothing smashed it. Like, genuinely smashed it. They did well with Timon and Pumbaa, exactly. Yeah. Ferret in the top half won't never take off. So wear princess dress all the time. That's the thing. It's like, it shouldn't be that they go, okay, we're not going to make any more dresses. We're just going to make trousers. Obviously not. Because it makes no sense. Like, why would you want to do that? Plus, if you're putting dresses in the premium shop and they're consistently doing well, and you can see the stats and you're like, people are really liking this stuff, you're going to keep adding it. But it doesn't change the fact that actually, if you'd given that dress, say for example, the spring dress, sorry, we're on a tangent now. You know the spring dress from last update, premium shop? That dress with like the flowers and stuff on it. That, let's be real, that probably sold incredibly well in the premium shop. They probably looked at the stats of that dress and they were like, amazing, that dress has done really well, loads of people have bought it, it's done really good. However, the logic is actually if you'd given that dress a alternative option that was like a shirt with trousers, you would have sold more, because a lot of people wouldn't have bought that spring dress because they can't wear it or they don't want to wear it. So you would sell more if you put options. Same as with the Moonstone bundles. You're putting out these Moonstone bundles for people to purchase with the seasonal outfits and the seasonal stuff in it, yet all 3 Moonstone bundles that have been in there so far have been dresses or skirts. Do you think you'd sell more Moonstone bundles if you catered to different people? Yes. It's just obvious math. Like, it's just obvious. I don't think you'd sell more if you had just trousers and no dress. But if you had both, you would sell more. That's just logic. There were many cute masculine outfits to choose from the Tinkerbell movies too. Like, imagine the Winter King fair outfit. Would have been exactly. I just don't get it. Only on Saturday nights I wear my princess dresses. Yes, Jay. Mulan and Mushu were good. I think they struggle the most when it's one character. Except Tiana. Tiana, they smashed. They tie items to getting Moonstone's dream snaps. You have to find out if it's supposed to... Exactly. Like, let's be real. Does anyone realistically sit here and think that people who use the masculine body type struggle more in dream snaps when it comes to outfit challenges? I'd be curious to know if anyone who plays as a masculine body type feels like they struggle on outfit challenge weeks. Not necessarily their score, but as in to make an outfit that doesn't include a skirt, a dress, whatever. Do you struggle to get the tags? I would assume yes. Unless you committed to wearing a dress or a skirt, which is whatever. Or you change, which a lot of people do, change your character to a female just for dream snaps. Which I personally don't think you should have to do. One leaks they could have easily done the male counterpart for sure. Yeah, 100%. If you're thinking of the one I'm thinking of, 100%. I think there's 2 of them they could have. Sounds like to write a strong new email to the developers. I don't think they'd listen. I don't think they'd listen. That's my rant over. We've got to have this rant every so often, you know? Because, like, we're so positive about the update, but you do, like, you guys know me. I always am honest about things that I don't agree with and things that... I'm not going to sit here and glaze over it and be like, this update's incredible. They've never done anything bad. Like, everything's perfect. Like, don't get me wrong. This update is still, like, a 10 out of 10 update. Like, it's amazing. The items are amazing. The realm's amazing. Everything's great. But it doesn't change the fact of masculine clothing has been an issue since the game started. Before they even had their player base, it was an issue. So I'm gonna talk about it, you know? Is Ryan the favourite? But I promise I won't rant about it anymore. But I just needed to say it. Ryan is the favourite. Ryan is definitely the favourite. I need that. I need what... I swear Ryan's always Scrooge's favourite. Every update. Every update I'm like, oh, I want this item. And Ryan's like, I got that. Every time. Or he'll go, oh, I had that in my shop, but I didn't buy it because I didn't want it. And I'm like, what? And it's like my most wanted item. I'm like, do you mind? It drives me mad. I'm like, that's not fair. But yeah, that was my rant. Hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. Where's a place of sunbaked pleasure? Does anyone know? Buried beneath a place of sunbaked pleasure. Surely that's sunlit. Or is it the beach? I don't know. Maybe I'll check the beach. The beach? Okay. Ryan to the dungeon. Honestly, that's why Ryan is in the dungeon. That's why I mainly use a female character in Dream Stats, because there are more options in clothes. Exactly. Which doesn't shock me at all. Because if it was me in your shoes, I'd do the same. 100% I'd do the same. Outfit challenges are hard enough with a female avatar. Let alone with a male one where you have like 20% of the clothes. Is it one of these digging things or is it over here? I have to find out. I'm assuming it's one of those ones back there. Because I don't see one around here. Finally got one of those veil arches from the last update. You say, oh, love that. Which one? I think there's 3, isn't there? You'll know when it's it. Okay, so it's not these. Where is it then? I'm digging these anyway, because I might as well. Did I miss it on this side? Oh, Mother Gothel's there. I was like, where is she? I could hear her, but I couldn't see her. Is it behind that? Oh, that's why. I was like, I can't find it. Yeah, it's literally behind her. So I have the gazebo, ribbon, or pergola, or the green thorns. Well, the green thorns and the ribbon are... you can only get if you've not done those quests. That's the problem with those. Which they need to sort that. They need to make it so people can buy those. Because, yeah, you can't get those. Unless you haven't done the quest yet. Which sucks. Oh, you're still normal size.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon. Cheshire Cat Monkey just froze me in place. Rude. It made me jump. Holly, I went on a rant. That was all you missed.
I'm very pleased to see
That's all you missed. On the green gazebo. It's the thing is, I've had it since I got it, but I can't invite any of you to come and buy it because it's in the Vale, which really irritates me. Because I'm like, I can't actually give you this gazebo even though I don't need it. Oh, was the red one cute? Kibby probably hasn't done those quests. Nah. Nah. She made some progress, but not that much progress. Alice, I think I found the bottle you're looking for. You did? Oh, you're a much better searcher than Dinah. I once asked her to find me a lost ribbon, but she brought me a vole instead. Oh, I love Dinah. I love her. That's cats for you. Yes, they are quite charming, but don't take direction very well. Now, let's see what's inside the bottle. Oh, it's another poem. Ahem. Brave Alice, continue. The path stretches on, in a dark cavern alit with mystical lights. Wait, the colourful mome raths. Softy. Softy's a mome rath. Each one withdrawn, so beware, for they do guard the sight of the next clue, which is carefully hidden, yet step not on the mome raths, it's forbidden. A dark cavern. Let's get searching and figure it out. I want to go find the Moan Ras because that's softy. A dark cavern with mystic lights. I'm going to assume it's going to be the cave, right? Oh, you're actually frozen. Rip, Ryan. You're going to have to restart your game. Uh-oh. Don't even know which ribbon you guys are talking about. Or green thorns. The inauguration ribbon. I can show you. The inauguration ribbon, which is one you had to get before doing Tiana's first quest. And the green thorns, I think you had to get before doing Timon and Pumbaa's quest, I think. Or the realm or something like that. Don't know if I have any. Oh, I don't have any in my pockets. But they're basically... It's a night thorn, but green. I don't know if it's actually called green thorn. Maybe not. Oh no, I don't have it. But it's basically a night thorn, but green. So excited for wifey Pommels drinks, like, honestly. Honestly. Got the Moras in my shop this morning. Me too! Aren't they so cute? Oh, it's not in here. Okay. I was like, this is a dark cave. I'm guessing it's the other cave. Yeah, I got the Moras. I was very lucky today. I actually didn't show you guys what I got. I got very lucky. So from my shop, I got... Prepare yourself. From my shop, I got the Moras, aka Softy, the memorable blue teapot, the white rose heart tree, and the black croquet card. And then from Fora's shop, oh, I'm bugged. From Fora's shop, I'll show you what I got. This is what I got from my shop. Card, Moras that like they don't really move though. They just kind of sit there. The tree, the teapot, which is actually massive, by the way. And then from Fora's shop, I got a dice, a teacup desk lamp, and then I also got a ceiling light, which I can't show you. But it's like the ceiling light that's the Alice one. That's what I've got today. That's my goods. Why can't I pick this dice up? Okay. I guess we won't be picking that up. Can I pick it up now? Yep, there we go. Mystic lights in here, maybe? This one? Yeah! Search the mystical cave for the Moras. Where's Softy? Softy! They're in an arrow. Oh no, I can't talk to them. Alice. Alice, down there by the statue. Are those what I think they are? I suppose that depends. What do you think they are? Moras? Not exactly, I'll explain. Now that we've reached the cave, I'm beginning to remember the last time I was here. The Moras didn't want to leave Wonderland, but Wally helped me find a flower that behaves similar to the Moras. Like the real Moras, you mustn't step on them. These flowers can be extremely dry and brittle. But they're blocking the way. I think I can see something in that pool at the bottom. They're very thirsty flowers, if I recall correctly. I believe that if you water them, you should be able to move past without hurting them. Okay, let me see what I can do about this. Look, it's Softy. Scrooge did bless me. To be fair, he didn't bless me in, oh, there's more. In my main valley. In my main valley, I got nothing. I pretty much got all of it in Eternity Isle. Which I'm very grateful for, to be honest. Purchase the green light on the ribbon. Does it show up in your shop later? Yeah. It doesn't, no, it doesn't show up, like, in your shop because I've done the quest. Only if you haven't done that quest, it will show up again. Which is why it's annoying, because it's not even like I can get it for you guys, you know. Got the teacup scene like this morning too. It's so cute, isn't it? Trying to swipe these, you have to help, I'll help. Thank you. I just thought cave and went for the other one first. You're not allowed to be Scrooge's favourite when you have Fora who's like, here, you are my favourite child. True. Fora saw I wanted that giant dice and was like, wow, I've got a surprise for you today. And then next thing I know, I have a DM like, do you want a code? I was like, yes, I do. Alice, I found a third poem. Do you want to read this one? Of course. Ahem. Hold fast, Alice, your quest near its end. Next find the monstrous guard. Rise to the sky and around the bend look to a wooded yard. Fearsome Jabberwock, friend of dark, hold your treasure in a house of bark. Jabberwock? What's a Jabberwock? Oh, it's a fearsome beast I heard about in Wonderland. Now then, where do you suppose we should go next? Let's see. Wooded yard and house of bark seem like important clues. We'll figure it out. Is it the tree house? Am I finally going to use the tree house that's stuck in my forgotten land? Is that what's happening? Look at them. I hope they stay here forever. They're so cute. They're literally softy. Whoa, look at them. Look at them. Oh, is it going to actually be that? House of bark in a wooded yard. It's either the tree house or it's Mother Gothel's house. So maybe I'll try this one first, seeing as it's closer. Also, how hilarious would it be if she's the Jabberwock? Oh no, she's just a troll. Let's see. No, it's not. I love that we're getting exclusive items in Rift in Time, honestly. I'll be doing this question yesterday and was stuck in spoilers. Help me so much. I feel like I could figure it out. I assumed it would either be the treehouse or Mother Gothel. I'm just going to be surprised if it's the treehouse because we never use this for anything. Exactly, as I was saying. We never use this for anything. We need to find a use for this again. We really do. It's such a pretty area that is just such a waste up here. Well, it's not here. House of bark in a wooded yard. Bye, Rondo. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. A beast. No. In its house of bark in a wooded yard.
When I tell Grimsby about this place.
We'd assume a wooden house in a forest. But where would I have a wooded house in a forest other than Mother Gothel's or the treehouse? Sorry, Mulan. So the forest gives me wooded yard because obviously it's a forest. But there's no house of bark here. Unless it's a bridge, but that makes no sense for a house. You know? What is that? I don't like it. I don't like that. That's creepy. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is that really creepy? Who's in here? Oh! Imagine it just jumps at me.
You're here.
Be brave. I'm not. I'm crying. As I think this might be it. We're in the forest, and I'm guessing those glowing eyes in the log are a Jabberwock. But what can you tell me about the Jabberwock? I'm told it's a dreadful beast with biting jaws, catching claws, and flaming eyes. Personally, I like to imagine it's just angry because it's forced to eat too many vegetables. Seriously? A real Jabberwock? Everyone in Wonderland believes it. But who's to say it isn't real? After all, just because we haven't seen something doesn't mean it can't exist. Now I must find my lost treasure. What is in there? Ouch! It bit me! Oh no, are you alright? Yes, it's just a small bite. That was very rude of the Jabberwock. Seems like it doesn't like people intruding in its log. Maybe we can do something to drive it away. I'm told the Jabberwock doesn't like bright lights. Maybe we could wait for a sunny day. I've got a better idea. Let's place a bunch of candles nearby. Yes, that certainly would be faster.
I wonder if the animals here would enjoy wearing clothes.
Craft some Wonderland candles. Ugh, you're so creepy in there. Don't like it. Need a crafting table. Don't like it. Reminds me of the hyena cave, honestly. It is, but it's like, it's the fact I saw it from that far away. Like, over here, it just looks even creepier because it just made me jump. I wasn't expecting it. I was looking for a building. Right. Ah, oh, these are I better get to keep these or someone's getting an email. I want to keep these. I want to keep these candles, please. Oh, they're so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a shrine. Ah. Oh. A present. A kaleidoscope. Wowie. Where's the Jabberwock, though? I don't really want that running loose. Here you go. Alice, there was something in the Jabberwock's log. Here, take a look. How curious. Is it a telescope? Close, I think it's a kaleidoscope. What a marvellous treasure. But why did it hide it away? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh dear, I was hoping your wisdom meant you'd have a very good guess. I'll try to remember. Perhaps the next time we speak, I'll have uncovered the mystery. I hope so. Thank you so much for your help, Kira. I don't like the fact that we're not concerned about where the Jabberwock's gone. Are we not concerned about that? No? Apparently not. Okay. If she's not concerned, I'm not going to be concerned. But I got to keep the candles, so I'm happy. Don't worry, you do. I was about to kick off if I didn't get to keep those candles. Can you come back, please?
Hello.
Like, you don't get to go. Because we're nearly at level 7, girly pop. We're nearly there. Right, was there anything I could do while I was here? Mine for red gems. And then just tasks, which are a bit pants, aren't they? She's at 8, Kira. Doesn't mean she can run away. She's still girly pop. No, she's not allowed to have... Oh, why have you sent me a letter? Have you discovered what the kaleidoscope does soon? Oh, okay, I'm glad about that, because I was actually wondering if we were going to actually figure that out. I like that idea. Right. Let's... Oh, I needed things for gems. That's what I needed. I needed potions. Come on, Alice. You may only be 8, but we've got stuff to do. You got to get to work. We've got a star bar to do. We've got fairy items to unlock. Come on, girl. Talking of, I actually have some stuff to spend. I have 155. What should we get? I mean, we got to get that. Oh, it's so cute. I also want this, obviously. Oh wait, I'll leave that one for now. I mean, this one's adorable. Maybe the skirt, because I have the top already. I kind of want some sort of flower, maybe. These ones are quite cheap. Can I get multiple? I don't think I can, right? Let's get this one. He's cute. This is the cutest one. Okay, nice. I also... Let's look at everything. Beautiful. Magical. Adorable. Kind of creepy, but I also love him. Like, he's cute, but in a creepy way. I want to also put on my leaf outfit. Where's my top? Where's my top? There it is. Even with these socks, it looks kind of cute. Also, this hat kind of goes. Do we have a different hat that will go better, though? Do we have some sort of green leaf vibe? Don't think we do. I mean, that's kind of cute. But not really. I've got this one. This one kind of works. Maybe let's go for that one. That's cute. And then let's change this. Ah, I like it. Don't think we need the socks. And we don't need these shorts. Look at me! Cute! Green earrings. And then, do we have a green necklace? There we go. What do we think? It doesn't match the rain, but... Warn you now that a level 10 quest starts with the mail, because I almost wrote anyway, say when I got to level 10 it said the quest was locked. Oh, but you got a piece of mail, and then you were like, oh, it's not. It's not locked, like a problem. He makes noise. Cute. I think this is cute. This outfit is unreal. But, like, how easy would it have been to make, like, a trouser option? I'm mad about it. Even though I'd wear the skirt. Cute. You could go full Tinkerbell in this. Like, if you did this and made yourself blonde, you could go full on Tinkerbell. I actually might go for the hair up option. I think it's cute. I like it. Don't like the earrings, I've decided. I don't like it. That's cute though. Hi Aaliyah, hope you're well, hope you've been good. Thank you. I like it. So who's feeding this hallucinating child? Not me. Oh, you're so cute. I love it. It's creepy but in like a cute way. It's so cutesies. You're not the creepiest one out of all of them. The creepiest one is most definitely this one. There's something about it that's just scary. Whereas the rest of them are quite cute looking. That one, not so much. Right. Cute. Let's do these red gems. And then we can go and sort those pumpkins out. I think will be the next thing. Because obviously that will get her leveled up real quick. Maybe we go to the mines and see if we can get rubies. And then if not, we'll come back to the plaza and go for the garnets. It is huge, isn't it? It's huge. I can imagine a whole forest of them would be like low-key kind of creepy. Like walking through a whole forest of all the moving flowers, I feel like would be creepy in a way. Maybe one day we'll do it and see how it looks. We can test how creepy it is once I've got all of them. I think that one is the tallest one though, I will say. I think the one I've bought is the tallest. I wish this came with like some cute little shorts underneath, because the blue is not really great. Maybe I'll put the green ones on, just so they at least somewhat, or these, because then they at least somewhat match when you're gliding. Because like you kind of inevitably end up looking up the skirt, unfortunately, when you're gliding. These ones definitely match better. I know, Ellie, I was so sad for you. Have you restarted, or did you manage to get yours back or anything? I would be the exact same. Hello, Lydia. Hope you've been well. Are those flowers the smaller ones are about the same size as the Teapot Falls flowers? Oh, cute. I like that. I was going to say, I think from what I've seen of people unlocking the flowers, they all seem to be very like varied heights, which I really, really like. I was a bit worried they were all going to be like a similar height, but obviously they've made them so they're all very different, which I like, because obviously if you had a whole like biome full of them, the varying heights would definitely look a lot cooler in a forest. I use new flowers, house and star path stuff in my new snap. I feel like I have to do the same, which is why I'm like, if I grind the star path today, I can use as much as I possibly can tomorrow. Obviously annoyingly I can't wear like this outfit probably because it's not enough tags, but I know the items I can. But I was really debating between two. I was like, do I do, because it's obviously a companion one, I was like, do I do a futuristic theme with R2-D2 because his like the pose is just too cute, or do I do a whimsical fairy core style one with a different critter? I haven't actually decided yet. We probably won't decide till tomorrow when we're on stream. It might be a we do the poll and you guys pick vibe. To be honest, it might be like we get on stream and I say, right, let's do a poll. We'll see what happens, because even I'm a bit conflicted. I mean, my natural instinct is to go for the fairy core vibe, right? Because that's just me. But I feel like it's a good opportunity to use R2-D2. And the pose is just too cute. No worries, Jay. Enjoy. Using the new butterfly as my companion, the new Alice stuff, because I love it all. Yeah, that's my temptation. I'm like, do I do a fairy / Alice vibe? Because there's 3 things you could do if you wanted to use a lot of the new stuff. You could either go full on fairy and then use really any critter you wanted, but I feel like the dragons work quite well. Obviously you've got the Tinkerbell Cappy that also would work well if you like it. And obviously a lot of these like birds and stuff are really good. Like this bird would work really well. But then at the same time, if you want to go for an Alice vibe, you've obviously got the butterfly. But then if you wanted to go for a futuristic vibe, you could go for R2. So there's quite a lot of options to choose from. Or even like a green dragon would look cute. Thanks, Jane. Thank you for doing that before you go. I appreciate that. And thank you for hitting the like goal. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Right, how many more red did I need? 4. I was forced to resign. It was unpleasant for me. I would be so upset if I had to. Genuinely. I'm whistling out my nose when I breathe. That's how my allergies are going. Oh, trust me, I have that every night. Softy says I sound like a kettle. He's like, you've got kettle nose today. And I'm like, I know. I have to have I'm like a little old lady. I have to have a cloth next to me. And on the cloth, I've had to put Albus oil, if anyone knows what that is. It's basically the stuff that, like, clears your nose. I have to put that next to me on my pillow when I sleep, because otherwise I wake up and I can't breathe. I'm like a little old lady. That's what does wonders for me. It's literally a game changer. Supposed to restart unpleasant for me. Special seasonal things don't patch you. True. That is rubbish. Level 7! Lovely, which means we've got another quest to do. Right, let's try and get these last few red ones, Alice. Be a bit worried about using the Star Wars stuff because of those spiteful voters. True. There's going to be some people who are not going to be impressed, right? Which I think's sad, because if I vote this week and I see a Star Wars one and it's genuinely good, there's no reason I'm not going to pick it. Like, I just don't understand that logic. But to be fair, people go through phases, don't they? Like with this game, like, do you remember when the Moonstone bundles started being a thing? And people were like, if I see people wearing that blue witch outfit, I'm not going to vote for them. And I was like, what? Okay. Like, I just don't understand that logic with anything. Like, it's not me. I just don't think like that. I'm like, if it's a good dream snap, it's a good dream snap. Vic, yeah, it's the same as Vic's Vapor Rub. It's called Olbas. Olbas. It's basically another version of Vic's. It's basically the same thing. If I see a good snap, I'm going to vote for it. Exactly. Because that's just the logical thing to do, isn't it? Right, 4 more memories. I kind of want to get rid of the ones in my actual valley first, but I don't actually remember where I have one. I know I have one on Dazzle Beach. Do I have any more up here? I don't think I do, right? I just had that one. But I know there is one down here I can grab. The weather is frightful. No worries. I find it helps a lot. I do also, I've used Vic's Vapor Rub before. I don't have any like issues with it. I just find that for me, Olbas isn't as spicy on the nose is the phrase I'd say. You know how Vic's, like, after a while, you're like, oh, my nose feels like it's burning. You're like, oh, this is a bit, like, uncomfortable. Whereas Vic's is just as good, but I feel like it doesn't do that to my nose. It doesn't give me that horrible, like, burning sensation. But it always works. Like, I get into bed, my nose is instantly whistly, because that's just the life I live now. But then as soon as I breathe in the thing of Vic's, of Olbas, sorry, it clears it. That's how I find it. I find it just works but doesn't burn me nostrils out, which, you know, is all you could hope for, right? I'm going to start the main story now because what I didn't do the last was get Mickey and the other to level 10 to get them out the way. Maybe, yeah, maybe it'll be nice to, like, in a way, to start again in the sense of you can do things in the order you want to do them. You can pick which characters you want to do when. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many characters now in so many realms. You could realistically pick and choose whoever you wanted to do. Which, like, whoever you wanted to unlock first. Like, if you came into the game, did the basic characters, and then went, oh, I'm going to go get Alice, you can. Like, you only obviously have to progress with those main characters first. Which is nice. Nice bit of freedom. Right. This should level you up very quick. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you've been good. You're invited to continue Star Path. Love that. Hope it's going well. Memory. Yeah, I actually need that. We need custom poses for more accessible like the Phantom ones. I agree. I think they need to be more unique. They need to make the accessory poses more unique. Now that we can have accessories in Dream Snap, I feel like they need to definitely add that. Like, for example, with the fan, if you, like, actually fanned it as your pose, would just make the sense, you know? Hope you're prospecting at the band like I did. Honestly, Ellie, I remember when it happened, it was so sad. Make sure you always back up your game. Can still happen, though. That's the thing with anything like that that's, like, saved on a cloud and stuff. One malfunction, and you can have an issue. I remember Softy was loading up his game. I think it was Tuesday night. He was loading it up to do the Dream Snap before he ran out of time. And he went to load on his game and it had like this weird like message saying that he couldn't get on his game. And he literally was like, is my game broken? I was like, I can't lie to you. I've never seen that screen before. And I remember he was worried for like solid 10 minutes, but then he managed to like figure it out. It was just it was just an issue with like it registering his Steam or something. And I remember the like silence of like, oh my God, I hope his game's not broken, because I feel like if that was me, I would just be, I'd be so upset. It's just not good at all. We're making progress, Alice. Don't worry. We're making progress, and then I can finally turn this into a proper Pumpkin Island. We are getting poses for the lightsaber. I feel like they've definitely gone all out for the Star Wars stuff, which I understand, because Star Wars would have been a whole new licensing for them. Same as how like Loungefly was a whole new licensing, which actually is a shame they've not done any more with Loungefly. But yeah, Star Wars, obviously Star Wars is owned by Disney, but it's still a completely different licensing than the one they have now. So I see why they've gone like full on all out with it. And like given the lightsaber multiple poses and given us loads of stuff. Doesn't shock me. And like the fact the premium shop has a whole like different color page section for Star Wars and stuff. I know a lot of people were like, whoa, they're making a big deal, and I was like, well, they've probably paid a lot of money to get this stuff, so if they're gonna do it, they got to do it properly, you know. Alice, we're going on a tangent here. To be fair, I can just vacuum these up at the end, but I kind of want to keep it clean, you know. Let me grab these before the other ones. I wish the timer on these wasn't a thing. Like, I wish you could just always pick them up. Or, like, the timer was longer. You know what I mean? I feel like it would just be a lot easier. Having to pick them up sucks. Got the Tiana couch. Love that. Is that the cute one with the frog on it? Like the new one, which is the red colour with like the frog sat on it. If so, I'm very jealous, because I think if I get that, I'm going to put it in my actual house. Because like, I can't not have a couch with a frog plush on it in my house. It's just inevitable, right? Has to be done. It has to. Right, let me grab this, and then I will grab these ones. so that they don't, I would say despawn, but that's not the word. They don't become stone, is what I'm trying to say. Wait, really, Aaliyah? How? How has that happened? Because if so, that is huge. Absolutely huge if that has happened. There we go. Let me do this section because it's smaller. This section's smaller. I might do my pumpkin island, like my farming island. I might do the like spiral technique. I need to see if anyone's like actually done a thing of how to do it. If not, I might try and make up my like own way and just guess. Because I feel like that someone said that's the best way to do it, because if you do it in a spiral, your character will like stay following the path and you don't have to keep like moving them. They'll just stay there, which obviously makes harvesting a lot easier and a lot quicker. So I might do that. I have 2 accounts on my Switch. I pressed the wrong one last time. Oh my goodness. It's your day. And always to the bonus reward. Chill. How? Have you used your moonstones? Oh, my pockets are full. No. I probably should go and sell some stuff. I can do that. I'll go sell stuff and then I'll come back and pick these up. Alice, we gotta go sell things. No worries, Ollie. We're both on the same mission. I thought I might as well get it out the way. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure all the holes are filled. And then I'm going to actually make it a proper farm island. Like, I'm going to make it... I'm going to see if I can figure out an efficient way to fit the most pumpkins in. But also have it be functional so that I'm not, like, constantly losing track of where I am. Which I feel like the spiral pattern will be the best for. Or like a zigzag maybe might work. I'll have to test it. I'll test it out. I'll see what I come up with. Right, let's sell all of these because I don't need any of this. There we go. Nice 600k. We're back to 2 mil, which is fab. Love that, Softie. It feels like yesterday when we got Sally gone so quick. She's a spare part. Honestly, it genuinely has gone so quick. I also feel like the gap between the Aladdin and Jasmine update and this one flew by. Like the last 2 months genuinely flew by, which is crazy. I feel like it's been a really, really quick turnaround. Like, I remember when people were like, oh, I think it'll probably be the 23rd of April. I was like, really? That seems way too soon. But then obviously when I looked at it, I was like, well, actually, it's been 2 months. So it kind of makes sense. But it just felt really quick. But I think it's because the gap between Sally and Aladdin and Jasmine was obviously longer. Because that start buff was so hard. True. I hated that start buff. I thought the tasks were ridiculous. I thought they were way too difficult. And to be honest, I didn't really like any of the rewards. I liked a couple. I liked Jasmine's dream style. I liked a couple of the little like hanging plants and stuff. The house was alright. But apart from that, the recolors were pointless. But apart from that, I wasn't too fussed. What else was even in that start path? I've forgotten. There was some things that were good. Like the little like stone brick path piece was great. Loved that. What else did we get? What else was in that? Before I forget. I've already forgotten, but you know. The bath was okay. The potted plant was alright. The tree swing thing was okay. That peacock thing was alright. That I liked. The relaxing oasis escape. I actually did like that. And I did like that. The garden path stones were like the best thing, to be honest. That was probably my favourite thing from the whole Star Path was the... Oh, there's those vines, Mal. They were called jungle vines, not thorns. That's what they look like. They're literally like green night thorns. In case you were curious. I thought they were called something else. That's why they didn't pop up before. But yeah, I think my favourite thing in that Star Path was the Jasmine dream style. The outfit was alright. Jasmine's hair was cute until it just didn't move at all and it was like a brick. And then I never used it again. And it's still bugged, so I'm still not going to be using it. Yeah, and the garden path tile things and the oasis thing. They're probably my faves. If I was going to guess. But I need all the Wonder Fairy cores of ASAP. I respect it. I respect it. Need to evolve characters in the quest that they haven't been used for a while. Yeah. I think the reason they don't tend to is because they don't want people to get locked by it. For example, they tend to use older characters most of the time. For example, you tend to see Merlin, Mickey, Elsa, Anna, Moana, Wall-E, Penelope. You see all the like base game OG characters because obviously if they included like Aladdin, Jasmine, Sally or whatever, people may then feel like, oh, I can't do Alice's stuff because I don't have these ones, which I think they just try and avoid because obviously people, you know, complaining. Maybe they just want to avoid people being like annoyed. I think that is Aurora, I just never remember to do it. I'll test it when I do these pumpkins. Because someone said to me yesterday about it. But I'm not sure. I need to figure it out. I always forget to do it. I think funny happened with the log curly hair when I fish. The hair goes up like with the Jasmine when you were walking. Oh god. They fixed one and broke another. Yeah, the Jasmine one, I literally was like, oh, I'm so excited it's going to be fixed. And then I equipped it and I was like, yeah, no. That's not fixed. It does sway and move slightly more than it did before, but it's not fixed at all. It's not fixed at all. Because you walk and it literally just floats in the air. Like, it's not right. It's not sorted. I hate that some of these I can't pick up. Can we have all 20 million minions in DDB, please? No. Seeing as it's not owned by Disney, I'm gonna go with no. Same as how I'd love Shrek, but alas. I can't have Shrek. It would be nice though. It'd be a fun world if we could do that. They gave Aladdin the wrong outfit. Should have been Prince Ali. Agreed. I didn't like Aladdin's Star Path outfit. I thought it was... I don't even have him in it. I have him in his normal outfit. I've never put him in his Star Path one. Jasmine's in her Star Path one because it's really pretty. Aladdin's Star Path one, in my opinion, is really bad. It was pointless. I prefer his normal attire. His Star Path one should have been his Prince Ali outfit. But knowing them, they'll probably put it in a premium shop at some point. Which even then, I don't see myself buying. To be honest. To be honest. I can't have Snoopy, so no. Exactly. If we can't have what we want, you don't get minions. That's how this works. Love Super Pumpkin, but I don't know how. I don't know where to start. To be fair, I need to figure out how I'm going to do mine. So if I figure out how I'm going to do mine, Holly, I'll tell you. I want to find a good a pattern for it so that it's like the most efficient way to do it. I need to do some like looking into it because if I'm going to do a Pumpkin Island, I want to do it properly and it be effective. What about, and hear me out, Mr. Blobby? I don't know about that one. Purely because he's a bit scary. Like, he does kind of freak me out a little bit. But then also the thought of him freaking out like Vanellope and scaring her makes me happy. So, you know, that might be okay. Yeah, I'll let you know, Holly, if I ever figure it out. We'll see. Yes, another memory. In the night garden. That I can get behind. In the night garden, I can fully back. I think that would be fun. Like Iggle Piggle just walking around. Cute. I can back that. Yay! Is that 8? Did I get a chair? Is that what I got? Yippee! I got a chair! Right. Last few ones, Alice. I'm sorry. We're nearly there. Yeah, Iggle Piggle walking around I feel like would just be really cute. Like, I feel like Iggle Piggle and Oswald would be really good friends. I also think the Teletubbies would be cute. Like, Tinky Winky in the Valley would just be great. They could live on their little hill, and then you could have Nunu just, like, zooming around. Like, imagine Nunu and R2-D2 just, like, whizzing around together. And Wall-E, all the robots. Would be quite a cute sight, to be fair. And Nunu would be able to, like, keep everything clean and tidy, because he's got a little, like, Hoover nose. I feel like would be a vibe. Honestly, who needs Snow White or Cinderella? Just give me, I don't know, the Teletubbies and the Tweenies or something. I'm fine with that. That works for me. Nearly there, Alice. Okay, we've done one side. I'm glad we've actually got some memories from this though, because when I did this with Minnie, she gave me nothing. She genuinely gave me nothing. I know I haven't got many, but I'll take... What, how many have I got? 4? Take it. Could do some of that tomorrow, I think. I mean, I'm getting this out the way because obviously it will level up Alice, and then I think what I'm going to do is, maybe not this island, I'll have to pick which island I want to do it on. I'm going to make it a whole, like, proper pumpkin farm island. Like, a properly curated one. Oh no, I've got no room. I'm just gonna eat that blue egg. The sacrifice has been made. I don't want to have to go all the way down and come back just for those pumpkins. Right. Okay. Let's go and sell these. I have a farming. There's one section for pumpkins, a section for... It's about 800 pumpkins. I want to see how many I can fit. That's my challenge to myself, is how many can I fit on one island? Like, what's the most effective way to do it to fit as many as possible? Because I don't want to have to keep, like, planting them all the time. Whereas if I do loads on one island, I can do it, I can harvest it, like, once a week. Oh, yeah, what was the thing I was doing? I have to click it, and then it works. Thank you for reminding me, Aurora. Otherwise, I would have forgot that that exists again. It's so much quicker. 3 mil. So I've earned 2 mil from this adventure. Which I'll take, you know. But to be fair, I want to do it so I have a whole island that's just pumpkins. And then if I need to grow any other crops for, like, storage or whatever... I will, yay, I've got some orbs in my pocket now. I will, do them on a different island. I don't want to, like, have... I used to have one that was, like, a farming island that was all the crops, whereas now I'm at a point where I'm so stocked up on all the crops that having it is like, it was kind of a bit pointless in the end. You're right there. He's making noises at me. Okay, let's put this stuff away in my house and then see what we've got left that's not time gated. Oh, I don't want to go to level 3. I want to go to level 2. I've done a plan to over 3,000 pumpkins. I love that, Silverback. Also, welcome in. Hope you're well. That is... Okay, I need to aim for that level of commitment to the pumpkins. That's my aim. to be on your level. Because that is a lot. Okay, those can go in there. That can go in there. Then we've got soil and seaweed. Sand can go in this one. Stone and coal goes in here. And then we've just got some gems. And then obviously the memory orbs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chest that's just for memory orbs. So I can get those stocked up, because then they'll be good for dream snaps, and also obviously as well for Star Path. If I can get as many of them possible stocked up would be great. That's my aim. I think they can live in here. We'll have these two as event ones, and then we'll have this one as orbs. Let me color coordinate them. There we go. Cute! Let me put these potions away. I end up doing one pumpkin island for money and a farm island when I run out of... Yeah, that's what I used to do. One for resource harvesting and one for purely pumpkins for money. I kept it separate. But for my purposes, it might be smart to just have one pumpkin island separate. Yeah, I mean, it depends how much pumpkin farming you're planning on doing. If you're planning on doing, like, full-on grindy pumpkin farming, I would do a full island of it. I'm broke on Stark and Seas. You say farming or something? I mean, I felt broke with 1 million, and I'm already at 3 mil just from those ones, so I feel like I've made a good dent. It definitely takes a long time to do, but once it's done, it's done. Exactly, that's my thought with it. Okay, we can do this for Anna. And then maybe we do these ones, and then the rest are time gated. I won't do this one just because we're going to be doing Dream Snap tomorrow. And I'm hoping I can get 2 of these done in one go. So I'm kind of trying to hold off. Let's do this one because we can finish this tomorrow. And then we'll do the daily tasks. What does Anna want? 1,000 needles, bulgur salad, white passion lily. Sound blocks of 200. Okay, so that's a smart way to do it. Does it keep it like divided? I'm assuming is the way that works, which I feel like would work nicely because you can like do it in sections. I have to have a little brainstorm of how I want to design it, because I feel like I want to do it the most effective way possible. Okay, Anna wants... Where was the one she wants? This one. Bulgur salad. And then she also wanted... I love this menu. It's actually the best thing ever. That I can just now go in and be like, right, which character wants what? Like in Star Pass and stuff. It's honestly just a game changer. Okay. Let's go give her those, and then we'll do some royal tasks to wrap up. How do you do that with the orbs picking that opening? So if you get memory orbs on a floating island, and then you reset your island. So on a floating island, if you've built stuff or whatever, if you've got memory orbs on the floor, there'll be a thing here, like how you have it indoors, it says reset island. You hold that down. It's the same as the one in your house. Hold that down, and what it will do is it will clear everything on your island, and it will put all the memory orbs in your pocket, which you can then store. It only works on floating islands though. Doesn't obviously work in the normal maps. But any of the floating islands work, as far as I'm aware. Anna's up here.
Look at all these.
Use some gats by Josh once a week or blocks, depending how much I need. Okay, that's smart. Maybe I'll do it like that then. Anna, whereabouts are you? Oh, you've gone this way.
Oh, I'm so glad you're my friend.
She's in a rock. Okay.
Hi.
I'm not even gonna question it, you know? That menu is a big feature, honestly. It's changed the game, I feel like. I feel like the only thing we're missing in terms of like search bars and panels and stuff is a search bar in Scrooge's furniture ordering. We need that desperately. And a search bar in the crafting table. They're the two I feel like we are painfully missing. To be honest, I feel like they're the two that I'm struggling without. Right, that's done for today. This one we can get done easily because we only need 3 more. Harvest free fruit, sell 1 minerals, harvest 3 coffee beans. That's easy because they're in the same place. But yeah, the cooking one has been unreal. Like, actually unreal. No complaints. Does that count for both? It does. Mine 4 rock spots in sunlit. That's easy. Because we are here. Sorry, Alice, you're just being dragged around to everything. I do apologise. We'll do your quest tomorrow, I promise. We'll do it tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I'm getting memories upon memories. I'm not going to complain. There we go. And then we should only need 1 more over here. Beautiful. And that one is done. That one we can do easily. Cook a fairly fancy appetizer. That's easy. Let's go do that. Is there a stove up here? No. That's fine. Any more tasks while I'm up here? Sell a mineral. I can do that.
Hi there, pal.
This counts, right? Yes. I always forget. Feed a raven, feed a critter, pick 3 mushrooms. I mean, I can feed a sunbird. That's probably the easiest one to feed, to be honest. Because I can just run up to it. There you go. Thank you. Pick 3 mushrooms. We can run around and do that. I get the cooking task, I use the slow cooker because that waits. Oh, you can carry on other tasks. Smart! Okay, maybe I'll put one down. That's actually a very smart idea. I'll use one of the ancient ones though, just because I don't think I have a Tiana one in my pocket. But I don't know if one is any faster than the other. We'll find out. Was it an appetizer? It was. So a 4-star appetizer, I'd assume. What do we want? What's a good appetizer to use? This one's probably I've got enough for, yeah. And I only needed 10, please. There we go. And then that should do this one for us. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. Okay. Add 3 decorations to Frosted, the Meadow, and the Glade. So let me add 3 random things here. And then add 3 random things here. And that should be 2 ticked off. Nice. Catch 3 fish from Glade's easy because I'm here. And then we'll go up and do the forest one, I think. While that's cooking. That'll be easier. Sorry, Alice, you are just being dragged around with me, but I hope you're enjoying it nonetheless. Oh, okay, why did that stop working? It did not want to catch it, whatever it was. There's 1. I think that counts, right? I always forget if they count or not. I know the white bubbles definitely do, because they're usually a fish, not a seafood. Lovely. We can go up and mine 4 rock spots, and then we'll do 3 decorations while we're up there, because it's right next to it. And it'll just be easier that way. How many more do I have? 3 more. Okay, so that's nice. Because this one and the Frosted Heights one will get 2 out of the way. So that's perfect. And then we just need 1 more. Sorry, Alice. She finally gets to where I am and then I just fly away. I'm like, sorry. I promise it's not intentional. I promise. There we go. This outfit is very cute. I actually like it more than I thought I would, to be honest. I was a bit like, oh, I kind of like it, but I feel like I prefer... I don't know if it'll be my kind of thing, but actually it's very, very cute. It's so cute. Done. Add 3 decorations to Frosted Heights. Let's do that because we're right here. So it should be pretty quick if I add 3 little candles. Nice and small. Oopsies. And then we have got remove 4 night thorns, which we can maybe do, but I don't actually know if we've got any night thorns left anywhere. Is the issue with that. Don't think we do up here, but on the beach we do. So that might be worth it. I was going to set up to have 10 of each type of 5-star food, and all we need to do is collect them when... Oh, when the task comes up, that's smart. You're prepared. 9... I'll take 9. Lovely. Fish somewhere valorous. Okay, we can do that while these are cooking. Let's see how far these have gotten. So 3 orders to set up, 1 with 10 desserts, 10 appetizers, 10 main courses. Then I collect them when they come up. See, that's the smartest way to do it, I think. Because I have a bunch of auto cookers. Like, I have a lot. That I just don't ever use, so that actually would be much smarter for me to do that. So that's actually a good idea. Make your life a lot quicker. Plus then you've kind of just got like food on the go all the time, right? Even without the star bar, that means you've got food all times. I tend to leave food in my auto cooker in my house, like my Tiana one, because that's in my actual kitchen in my house. I tend to leave that with food in at all times, so that when I run out I can just go into my house and grab the whole stack and then set another load on. That's what I tend to do. So I feel like doing that on a bigger scale but for the star path is a very smart idea. Makes a lot more sense, especially if you stacked the tasks up, like stacked all the cooking ones up. You could probably get a few done at the same time. There we go. Question, can we purchase more tiaras? I don't think we can purchase them, but I'm pretty sure we can craft more. But I think they cost obviously Dreamlight to craft, I'm pretty sure. I feel like you can craft more of them. I just don't think you can, like, it's not like you buy them from Scrooge's. Because I know a lot of people were struggling to make the ones from Eternity Isle because obviously of the mist cost. Whereas they had a lot of Dreamlight, so they were making the Tiana ones instead. Because they obviously use Dreamlight rather than Mist, so they compensated it. Makes sense. It cooks while you're off doing other bits. I have 6 goes down to find they're all in use. Yeah, I think it's just much smarter. And I didn't even think like, oh yeah, I'd put the meals in, and now look, I've done multiple tasks while it's been cooking. Like I got this task done. I think I got another one done as well, all while this has been cooking. So. Okay, we've got 2 dream snaps for tomorrow. Lovely. So the last thing we've got is we've just got to wait for these to cook. That is literally all we've got left. And And then we'll do both the Dream Snap ones tomorrow. Because we can do them both at the same time, which will be really handy. We just got to wait for our snacks to cook. Oh, I went the wrong way. I wasn't looking at my screen. 4 more. I got 6. I just need 4 more. Let me go and put all my stuff away in my house and clear all my inventory and stuff while we wait for it, because my pockets are always full of stuff. Right now, they're full of fish. From all the fishing I've been doing. Right, what ones do we need? This one's full. This one we can take. This one we can take. This one. Herring? Do we need herring? Yeah, we do. And then these go in the seafood chest. They're easier. Iron and gold. I don't know why my iron and gold is so, like, empty. I need to work on that, I think. I think I just end up using it all with crafting stuff. Mushrooms, I can use those. Coffee beans, do I need? Nope, I don't need coffee beans. Seaweed can go in here. Dream shards and crystals in here. And then I got a couple gems, which I don't know if I actually need. I don't need the blue. I need the pink though. And I also need the orange. Nice. Right, let's go sell this little stack of stuff. Always good the attendant how she has a maximum per biome. I don't think... Oh, you don't think the same applied to Tiana's? Oh, interesting. I wonder if anyone's tested it. I've only ever made one Tiana cooker. Like the one that we got originally. Purely because I have so many ancient cookers, I was like, I don't see the point in making more. Because I have a lot more mist to spend than Dreamlight. So, it just made sense to me, you know. How are we getting on? 2 more. We're nearly done. Now we just got to wait for this one. It's going. So tomorrow we'll have 2 Dream Snap ones to do. So that'll be nice because there'll be 2 instantly done. That one will be done. We just got to get her gifts. That will be instantly done by talking to him. And that one we can do literally as soon as we get on. And then this one, whatever that replaces with, we'll see what it is. Yeah, you have to let me know if it if there is a limit per biome the same as the ancient ones. I do wish that the ancient ones didn't have a limit per biome. Like, I always used to think how much better it would be to be able to do like a whole floating island full of ancient gardeners, and then you could just have like 20 gardening machines up there, and then you would just recycle them through. I feel like would be really, really fun. Or like even when I used to do gardening in biomes, I'd have to do one biome with 4, another biome with 4, which was always a pain. Nice. Right, let's see if there's anyone to feed in Remy's before we go. I know there won't be 5 people, but there might be a couple, and then we can do the rest tomorrow. I do wish the cupcake was bigger. The cupcake I thought was going to be a lot bigger. But I did do the keys, Jill. Yeah. I did get all the locks. I made sure I, like, went back and didn't keep progressing until I did the keys. Because I was like, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget to do it. I was like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right, we fed 2. Which means tomorrow we've just got 3 more. It just says in the Mabel Weenie fell on the stairs. Oh no, the drama. Is she alright?
Hello.
What a drama queen. No, I don't want to talk to Remy. I want to talk to Hades. There you go. Right. Perfect. Ready for tomorrow. Is there anything we want to spend our money on? I'm trying to think Dream Snaps wise for tomorrow. I feel like these are perfect. These I think will be good. I think mainly the flowers, to be honest. Out of everything. Maybe this little one. I mean, it's really creepy though. Or do we save and try and get a dream style for tomorrow? No, I don't think we really need a dream style for tomorrow. It's good. I want it to be more the focus to be on the critter. So maybe we go for this creepy little she's so cute, but she's so creepy. She creeps me out. Anything that's 15 that I want to grab. I think it's just 10s, which are motifs, and no one wants those. I don't. There we go. Going to water page such as was behind her. She's so right on the stairs at full speed. Bless her. What an absolute banana. Oh no. Right, I want to quickly pop these flowers out so I can see how tall they are. Alice, you keep blocking my way. Oh my goodness, Mike. Oh, he's quite cute though because he's quite small, but he is also really creepy. Creeps me out a little bit. Oh, and that's the little chair I got. Cute. So that's all the flowers. Oh, the little noise the trumpets make is so cute. Very cute. Okay, it's not actually as creepy in real life. It's still a little bit odd looking, but it's not as bad. This one's like seized up and it's not moving, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. Now he's moving. Cute. Oh, this one giggles. Okay, it's actually really cute in-game. You're doing the caterpillar. I'm not sure yet. I think I might do the same, or I might go for a rabbit. I'm thinking one of the two. Like, I might go full on, like, rabbit. I haven't decided yet. Very cute. But on that note, I think that will be me for today. It's actually been a longer stream than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was only going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's now been much longer. But I've had a great time. I've got loads of progress done on the star path. I've done loads of progress on Alice. She's now level 7, which is great. Obviously, we've got the level 7 quest to do, which we'll probably do tomorrow after Dream Snap. Obviously, Dream Snap is going to be like the first priority, but we'll probably do some Star Path and some Dream Snap afterwards. So that'll be good. Let me see if there's anyone around to send you to. I think there might be. Just so you guys have got someone to go and watch, because it is earlier in the day than I normally leave ya. There we go. Sorted. Right. I am off. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you haven't liked it, please do like it before you leave. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing if you enjoyed your time here. I will be back tomorrow, same time I think, for a Dream Snap / questing stream again. Just more update stuffs, basically. And then I'll have the weekend off. So I'll be here tomorrow. We're going to go and see Mr. Star. He is also streaming the update. Obviously, let's be real, most people are. But some DDB. So obviously go over and make sure you like his stream and send him love and all that stuff. And obviously it'll give you some other DDB stuff to watch, which will be very, very fun. So enjoy, have a good time, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Have a good evening. Bye.